Let's see. Oh, I don't see it here. Oh, there it is. Welcome in, guys. I forgot to mention that I did have a scheduled show yesterday. I forgot to mention it. Sorry. I was going to reschedule, but I go, nah, why not? Everything's loaded. This is already a rescheduled show from last week. All right, we are live on YouTube. Cool. Welcome in, my friends. Oh, I'm getting messages. I'm getting messages. I hope everyone had a wonderful Saturday. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, why do I feel like it's been a while? Look, I cut my hair and everything since you last saw me. This is super short. I got out of the shower, so it's curly. Hi, Katie. Are you doing well? Good to see you too. Thanks for your pre-bid. I saw that. That's my only pre-bid. Thank you so much. I think you're going to love it. I think I have another one somewhere. I got to find it, but it could complete it one day when I do find it. So that way you have two. But it looks really pretty as a charger. Yeah. I miss you too. Adam was just talking about you the other day. We went to the Rust Market, and he goes, "How's Debbie?" I go, "Which Debbie?" Because we know so many Debbies. And he goes, "Bracelet Debbie." I was like, "Oh, she's good." I was like, "Yeah, she's good." I haven't heard from her, but I'm sure she's good. I mean, I was like, "I'm sure she'll pop in at some point." And here you are. Oh, he wears the bracelet. I wear the bracelet. We just walk around with it. It's really pretty. Debbie made us bracelets, you guys. Hi, Emily. Welcome, guys. We're going to get started in 1 minute. I'm sorry I forgot to mention last night. Somebody asked me, when is your next show? Yeah. And I said, oh, next week or so. I don't know what I said. I was so tired. I was like standing for 3 hours. Tomorrow's going to be really fun because here's the thing. I shopped till I dropped all week and last week. And there's things in my car. So I thought, how fun would it be if we just ran the items that's sitting in my car? Like just bring it all in and unbag it. As if you guys were at my house and, we're just chilling and we made some tea and I made cocktails for those who get cocktails or drink cocktails. And I don't. I drink water. See this? I drink this. And then I said, let's just open it and we'll just run it. I already know the value of everything, right? Because I looked them up in the store. Well, Tanya, I did. I did until the end. And it's god awful what happened. I am going to post the video, and at the end of our beautiful shopping trip for 3 hours, I'll explain to you what happened. Long story short, though, I have been shopping at this location for some time. Even before my mom died, we always supported that business, but there's this girl up front that has always been kind of stoic, kind of abrupt, and I always thought that was just her personality. I wouldn't even say stoic. I would say very curt, dismissive. And she really, really was rude today. I mean, really bad to the point where I ran out crying. It was bad. And I feel so bad for the vendors because I just left everything and it was like $800 worth of stuff. And I don't even know how to apologize, but I'll explain it in the video because I will post the video. It was a beautiful shopping trip, but we were treated bad. I was treated badly. I don't know why she hates me so much. I've done nothing, like nothing to her. Apparently, a lot of people hate us. We don't know why. I guess it was like what we were talking about yesterday. It was like jealousy, but I don't know if she knows us. It's just she's like that though. If you read the reviews, you'll see a lot of people. Well, a lot. If you go to the negative reviews, it's a consistent thing with her bad behavior. And I mean, I was so embarrassed. There were so many people in line. Yeah, I know, but I shopped for 3 hours and made a beautiful video. I was so excited, you guys. You know how excited I was last night. And then to leave everything, I mean, the tears came from mostly leaving the items because I care about the vendors so much. Yeah. Hi, Angie. Well, thanks, Debbie. And that's, I was trying to tell her, like, you're making me feel like very uncomfortable and like I'm some kind of bad guy. Cause at one point I went up to the counter and there were these two beautiful vases and I found a large crack and I was like, oh, he might not have seen that crack. Hi, Trish. How are you, friend? I was like, he might not have seen that crack. It's okay. I can't get it because it's $85, you know? And she didn't say anything. So then I found the Murano dish that I brought up had a crack in there too. And I was like, oh no, this one has a blatant crack. I was like, you know, one thing you can suggest is, you know, if something's broken or chipped, if they notice, they might not have noticed it. I was like, just have them, you know, just put as is. And she was, everything's as is. Obviously, duh. This is an antique mall. Everything is used. Everything is as is. We even have signs everywhere. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, not everything is as is. Some things are in great condition. That doesn't even make sense. But I was like, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see your signs. Yeah, Katie. And then she goes, you should know, right? You're a reseller. And I'm like, yes. And I had a booth and I used to say, as is, if I inspected my item and I wanted my sales to continue, I would let people know. Hillsborough Antique Mall, Trish. We were treated really badly there at the end. I mean, I had $800 worth of things up front to check out. And I just left because I was in tears. I was so mortified, embarrassed. She was doing this in front of a whole line of adults. Yeah, she's always like that, you know, and my mouth, like you guys know, like if someone treats me that way, I either go off on them or I leave. And I chose to leave because I had viewers there. Even one of my viewers came up to the front to assess the situation. Yeah, the people can be cruel. No, I have the shopping trip on video, but at the end I didn't leave with anything. So I will explain it again on the video because it was such a great video and we filmed a lot and the vendors are amazing. So I don't want anyone to not go there, but we will not be returning there. They would have to, I deserve an apology for what happened there. I deserve an apology. I'm also one of the main YouTubers. I don't know any other YouTubers that has a following in this area. Like I would have brought business to them, you know? I know, Trish, I'm heartbroken. I have friends there that have boots. I have subscribers that have boots. I don't know what to do. And if you read the reviews, it looks like the owners are just kind of dismissing it. Like they justify the bad behavior. No kindness towards just a very like AI written kind of note back to a review. So I do go to that place all the time. My mother bought an $1,100 fountain when they first like opened. I think it was, I remember years ago. I've always supported them. Yeah, that's the thing, Tanya. I was just so disappointed. And I'm so sad because I left the items there and I left them a message. I went to go eat sushi and I called them before they closed and I said, listen, I had an altercation with one of your workers. And if the items are still back there, I would like to kindly come. I would like to pay for the items, but I will not be having any more business with you guys. Like if they apologized or explained to me this type of behavior, I'd probably go back maybe, you know, but I don't think that they will, judging from their review responses. So that's okay. There's plenty of places to shop. My only thing is I left the items. And some of the things I bought were from boots of subscribers and viewers. So if you're watching this right now, I'm sorry, you guys. I will explain. I will reach out to you. But anyway, let's get the sale going. That was really, really a messed up thing. I mean, I left flushed. I was so sad. Like, it wasn't even anger. It was more like she embarrassed me in front of a lot of people for no reason. Some lady really felt bad for me. She's like, she's always like that. I'm like, no. It doesn't justify her behavior. She's always like that. She should not be working there. Yeah. So just very sad for the vendors. And who knows what she's going to tell them. Oh, she just left. They were really looking forward to that sale. One booth, we spent about $500 in it. Well, we were going to. Anyway, let's get started. So yeah, there will be a video because I want you guys to shop there. She is not the vendors. I just will not be bringing my business there because I'm mortified. I'm extremely embarrassed. Anyway, let me get stuff going. I know I have 2 pre-bids, but you know, I always pack things up and put them in bags because I never know if I'm in the Fort Lauderdale house or in the Boca house. So let me just run things slowly as it comes. Thank you, Stephanie. I really appreciate it. It just kind of made me feel like I was a monster. And I told her, I said, you don't know me. That's not my personality. She said, you have no respect for other vendors, because I said that it was rude. I said there's 2 booths that I avoid because they put stickers over cracks. And I was like, but other than that, I was like, I just think that's kind of rude. But other than that, we love to buy from you guys. Well, that's rude. You know, people try their best. They don't purposely do that. I'm like, no, but they do, though. It's obvious. Hi. They put the sticker over the only crack. And I know the 2 vendors that do. And I just avoid going there. I don't even mention who they are. You know, whatever. But anyway, we're going to be positive tonight. It's their loss, really. Like I said, I just feel bad for the vendors. That's all. Because they're so kind. They're so kind. And honestly, what they did there is beautiful. That's a beautiful production. What they did, their setup, there's AC now. They didn't have AC for years at the other location. It's big. It's beautiful. One of their biggest problems, and they would hate if I said any feedback, but you have to find a salesperson. So if you want to buy something, you have to take the item. You have to find a salesperson. There's no button to call them, and you have to give them the item. And you have to do this every time you find something you want. So I got sick of trying to find people because they seem to be understaffed. So, I mean, I have a limited time. I have a show tonight. I got to set up. So I started bringing things up to the counter, and she got mad at me for bringing the things up. I'd rather you find a salesperson. I'm like, you're short-staffed. You have aisles, and there's only 2 people, and they're busy. Also, a lot of things are unpriced, so they're busy calling vendors. And do you mind? I'm going to purchase these things. And she's just like, whatever. She's like, whatever. So then another lady goes, oh, don't worry about her. Just put it at the lip of the counter over there. It's okay. Don't mind what she says. But they're just like enabling her bad behavior. You know, it's never okay to treat people like weird. It's so weird. Oh gosh. What can you do, you guys? It's the way life is, I guess. A lot of stuff on price. And I mentioned that in my videos a lot. Like, please price your stuff. I really want to buy it. But, you know, I forgave them, though, especially today, because it's their first day reopening. So I was like, oh, well, a lot of things I hit, like, I'm so sad because I hit one mid-century booth and I just was so excited. I bought so many things in that booth. I mean, he was really good. I almost feel like I'm going to call like incognito and be like, hey, there's a booth. Do you know that person just to try to buy from him privately? No, I don't know. He's so good. Anyway, let's get started. So there is a flaw in this one, but I want you to know that this is some good stuff. I think it might be Glass Eye Studio. I think so, because I've had a set of Glass Eye Studio pieces in the past, and I probably still have a whole bunch in Boca, but it's got a missing piece of glass right there. Very hard to see, though, if you have it, you know, this way. How did they know? Because I talked to almost every vendor that was there on opening day today. And a lot of them are my friends. I've been going there for years. Hi, Nancy. It's iridescent. It just has a missing piece of glass right there. So I started it very low. Let's see what I started it as. $12. Other than that, it's perfect. It's going for $12 if anyone's interested. And no pressure here tonight, you guys. Absolutely none. Hi, Angela. How are you? And thank you. You know, I have a lot of pumpkins, and I'm going to bring them on the Halloween train. I got my 15-minute slot. Looking forward to it. I also got 3 beautiful paperweights that an artist made. I bought that online so I can bring it to the show. Nancy Pants, how are you? How are you doing? Angela's gonna get it. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much. So we're doing another show tomorrow. So I'm going to be shipping on Monday. Probably not everything I sold because it's kind of hard. There's a lot, but I'm going to be doing it throughout the week. So don't worry. I'm combining your shipping if you bought from me this week. Okay. And tomorrow, if you're there tomorrow. Thank you guys. So tonight is all about like autumn color. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Canadian. So I say autumn. fall colors, things that you can decorate your house with that has very like cozy vibes. Your AC's out? No. I think it's October 4th. And my time slot, I believe, is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I think so. She's so angry, Tanya. I mean, look, I've been angry in my life, but I've never been that angry where I'm on this campaign of pissing everyone off and ruining their whole life every day. It's like every time I've dismissed it a lot in the past, thinking she was just having a bad day, but it's consistent. She was even, was it her? Yeah, no, I know it was the owner. Somebody was really rude to my mom because my mom has an accent. She had a really strong Italian accent, and they was just going like on and on about like what? I remember that. I think that was like one of the owners a long time ago. Yeah, I'm live on Knickknacks. So it's Niknax. It's okay. I understood you. Niknax.net. Very easy to register. All these lovely people in here have registered. You just have to put in your information like any old, site platform. And then when you register, I think there should be a spot where you could put a code in, and it's all capital letters JOLIE underscore 59. It'll give you $5 off of your first purchase of $5 or more. And it's worth it because sometimes I run things for just $10. So okay, so go under lives, and then you should see me live right now. Or if there's a magnifier glass anywhere, yeah, super easy. If there's a magnifying glass anywhere, like a search thing, you could just put in Jolie Flips Vintage, click search, and sweet Tanya, thank you. And then go to where it says people at the top, and I should pop right up. There's two Jolie Flips Vintage, and I have no idea. You want to pick the one where I'm wearing like a green dress. It's AI created. It's so funny. All right. So these are designer, but I don't know who made it. They just didn't sign it. But I saw it at the Antique Mall one time, and I thought, because his were signed. So I don't think it's Kurt McVeigh. I think it's the same artist, but that they didn't sign it. I just don't remember the name. Stella something. But it's dichroic glass, fused glass. So here you're seeing like a copper tone. And then here you're seeing dichroic. But if you're seeing what I'm seeing, all I'm seeing is a solid purple. Isn't that so weird? If you put it to the light, it's just solid purple. So there's no chips or cracks, and you have 4 of them, and they have these little rubber feet to protect your surface and the glass. And that's it. It's just really good stuff. I've had them in my inventory for quite a bit, quite a while now. So if I seem flustered, I'm still coming down from like what happened today. So I'm sorry. It takes a lot out of me to be stressed. I'm usually not stressed. I'm actually generally a very happy person. Generally, but that stressed me out, no doubt. Here it is. So a set of fused glass goes for $22 each, every one of them. At the Antique Mall, I saw that each one he priced at $30, which I thought was crazy for me, because I didn't pay much for it. So I'm going to start this for $22. They're 3.5 inches by 3.5. I know. And Robin, honestly, I had the best 3 hours of my life. Thank you, Michelle. And then that happened. When you had such a good time and then something bad happens at the end, you're like, wow. It was a lot, Margaret. I'm going to, I just had a run in with an employee. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what happened in the video. The reason I'm not putting out the video, thanks, Michelle. That one is yours, friend. The reason I'm not putting out the video first is because I want to give them a couple of days or so, like the week at least, to respond to my email before I explain what happened. Because I want to see if they, apologize, so I can let you guys know what happened, if they came through, if they apologized or what. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. This is milk glass. I thought that, with winter months ahead, milk glass is always kind of cozy. It looks like snow, feels like snow. Yeah, it was a good get. Oh, you got it? Oh my gosh, it came to you intact? Oh boy, I'm so happy about that. Thank you. It is a hazel atlas. It is ribbed here and ruffled up here, and $12 start. The only thing inside is That is not a stain. It's just part of the glass. There's a little bit of like pink streaks in there. I don't know. I think that's just in the production of it, but it's not dirt. I got in there real good, and I was like, oh, it's in the glass. So 6.75 inches tall, going for only $12. Oh, thank God. It was intact. I was so worried about that piece. I was like, I'm going to get on a horse and bring it to her. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Jolie Flips Vintage. If you're watching over on Knickknacks and on Facebook, come and join us. It's niknax.net. We're running some nice fall items. And then, you want to follow because tomorrow we're going to open up bags of stuff that I've thrifted and forgot was even in my car. And they're like good things too. And all of my shows at the end, I run one or two things that are really, really good items, or at least I think they are. Yeah. Okay, so tonight I have some pretty good stuff too, like some mid-century finds. Okay, these are so cute. I know someone's going to probably want them. Oh, wait, let me run the Reuben first. This is Israeli glass. It is a Reuben. It's meant to look like Art Nouveau. So it's Art Nouveau style. And this one in particular, I loved because of the way the drip is going down here. It looks like one of those really fancy necklaces, like Egyptian style necklaces on a neck. And that's all I could see when I look at it. So it's pretty good. It's pretty intact. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's small. And it's watercolor. Let's see, I have it for only $12. No chips or cracks. And that's going for 30 seconds. If anyone likes Reuben. I don't find them as often anymore because, I don't know. I think they're pricing it pretty high now at stores, at the thrift stores. $12. And then I also have some Reuben wine goblets that are kind of short. I gotta get my nails done. When I was younger, I used to really love getting my nails done, and now I'm just like, ugh. It's like a task, you know? Oh, okay. Let's see what's in here. Okay, this is really cool. Let me take this off because it's going to go dong the whole time because it's fully charged, my laptop. This one is Merletti d'Arte. Della Lydia. Lydia from Burano, Venezia. Venezia is where they have Murano. And it's lace art. And it's Italian. And it's really intact. I think there's a couple of scuff marks on there and there. Probably scraped up on something, but can't even notice it because it's on the back. Lace art. Have you guys ever seen that? I haven't. I thought it was cool. I do have it for $25. They can go pretty high online the bigger they get. So I'm going to start it for $25. If anyone's interested in lace art. There's the ring light and there we go. Lace art from Venice, Italy. Burano. Not Murano. It's definitely a B. And there's the original sticker, which I should have probably showed you earlier. Oh, right. Thank you guys so much for looking at that. If you change your mind, I rerun anything you want. Okay. Gosh, I hope this didn't get all tangled. No, I unraveled it. All right. I thought this was really cool. They're wooden houses with metal rooftops. And the noise is just very fall-like. And I thought maybe somebody would really like that around Halloween to put on their, their porch. I don't remember where I got this. It's got a hammered look on the roof, and they're nailed onto the wooden hand-painted little houses. Little houses. All right, let's find that. Handmade, 13 inches long, going for $12. Yeah, right? Yeah. They're getting very scarce to find Reuben. Is that what you're talking about, the Reuben? Beautiful little wooden birdhouse wind chime houses, 13 inches. And I'm going to, if somebody wanted this now or later, I'm going to tape that so it doesn't get all tangled. Thanks, big deal. Nothing's wrong with it whatsoever. I love the colors together. That one's yours, sweet friend. I hope you enjoy those. They're so nice. I'll put them right here for you. Make sure they don't get ruined. Congratulations and thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What's this? Oh, yes. This is my Topaz girl. I had to bring her because she was fall colors. She's Joseph Originals. She can be kind of pricey online. You're welcome. Thank you. She's got all of her stones. What is Topaz again? I don't think it's a fall month, but the colors were very fall. And she's totally intact, you guys. Can you believe it? Oh, so it is. Yes, it's fall. Okay. Thanks, Katie. I always think it's August. I don't know why. But yeah, I found her at the thrift store just like that and not broken. I'm freaking out about it because like the hands are always broken at the store. All right, let's go to it. I also have a cool mushroom. Oh, there's a pre-bit on it. Yeah, it's a cool mushroom. Here she is. So she does go for about $30 to $40. So I started her at only $18. She's totally intact. Joseph Originals. Topaz, November, says Katie. With Oliver Stones. Oliver Stones. It's like I said, the director's name, Oliver Stone. Joseph Originals. I love her bouquet. Oh, thank you guys so much for looking at that one. Let's put it down here. Okay. Next up. So this is Heath Ceramics. This ashtray goes for about $225. I found it. It is mid-century. And underneath there was a felt. And I had removed the felt to make sure it was Heath Ceramics. So any mid-century collector of Batosi or things like that should always have a Heath Ceramic ashtray in their house. They're mid-century modern and this is super intact. They usually have a chip or something. So just in case you're a collector of MCM, then you know what this is. So and I thought it was very fall like. My last ashtray I sold was gray and white, and I sold that for $228 on another platform. Guess what I have it here for? $50. I'm going to start it for $50. It's Heath Ceramics, and this will probably be the only time I ever run it for $50. It really depends on the platform. Like I can't mention platforms, but I did see one that sold for about $180. But I thought, oh man, and that one had a chip on it though. 6.5 inches stoneware MCM ashtray. Edith Heath. All right, thank you guys so much for looking at it. We'll list that in the buy now. All right, we got the mushroom. This one is Pilgrim Glass. I removed a felt thing on a small base today and a bunch of. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Katie, did you see my face? Like instantly, I thought it was ashes. Oh my gosh. I get very scared. Like I had a piggy bank the other day and I removed the bottom part because it was just so gross. And like all this powder came out and I'm like, I just screamed out the word anthrax. Like I started freaking out. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. So immediately put, one of those dust masks on for when I'm cleaning stuff. And I got it all cleaned up. I couldn't believe what was coming out of that. It's scary, right? Hi, Jen. How are you? Jen, you need to sleep. You need to rest. She stayed up all night hanging out with us and then went to work so early. Just like a true nerd. Yeah, I was like, anthrax! Like the first thing that came out of my mouth. All right, guys, so it is confirmed. Pilgrim Glass, MCM mushroom, no chips or cracks. I think there's very little rough spot there, just with my fingernail, but it's perfect. Oh, there is one here, and I do believe I disclosed that, right? Let's just make sure, but I'm pretty sure I disclosed it. Move to stage, which is why I started it at 25. Let's see. Yep, small nick on the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start it for only $25. I am tired. Just went to my class reunion. You did? Aw. Gosh, thanks, Cynthia. I've missed every one of my reunions. This is like an olive green MCM color. And I got this one at, I think it was at the Cat's Meow in Sarasota. Pretty awesome. Not a Viking, but a pilgrim. And my friend Cynthia Pants got that. Congratulations, friend. I will send that to you. Put it right up here. I'm going to take a swig of my hotel lobby cup of water. Okay. What else? Let's see. Aha! There has to be someone that likes this. Maybe. If not, I'll bring it back again like Christmas time. So you're getting both because I just can't do it to you. I got to give you both. Wait, I'm going to show it to you. Thanks for the pre-bids, you guys. They're fantastic. I appreciate that. Oh, I have another pumpkin also. The reason I'm going to give it both to you because I don't know if it was set up this way, but it's 1987 Tom Clark, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So she's over here just, I don't know, holding a stocking. By the way, there's no chips or cracks on it. And then he's in the back, all cute. And he's got a gift behind his back, ready to give it to Mrs. Claus. So I did buy them separately on the same day. But I don't know if it went together. Maybe it did. Anyway, I'm going to run that for $47, which is a great deal on those. Oh, you were? Oh my gosh, that's like one of my favorite antique malls ever. Oh, I just love it. You know when you walk in and you go, first you make a left and you just keep going straight down. Not when you walk in. So you walk in and go straight down and then make a left. Yeah, and then go straight down. There's a booth that I'm obsessed with. There's a booth. And the woman with all the glass paperweights. Oh my goodness. She knows I'm coming. Like she knows when I'm coming because she will stock that thing. I'm like, oh no, don't tell me. She puts eye colts in there for $40. I'm like, no. I gotta buy them. I gotta buy them all. Oh, I love it. So do you go to the Goodwills in that area too? They're really worth it. They're my favorite. All right, let's pull more stuff out. What's this? Aha. So this is a pretty old vase. I just thought it was really pretty. Excuse me. Here it is. It is antique. There's a crazing over here. It is not a crack. It does not go in. I checked. I put a light to it and everything. It's a crazing in the ceramic. So that's all it is. And you can't feel it. So then you know for sure it's a crazing. Because you can't feel crazing. You just see it. But that's it. Other than that, there are no chips, there are no cracks, and it's numbered. It's just an old amphora vase because it has a double handle. So it's called amphora, AMPHORA. Running it for only $20. It's a 5.5 inch. Oh, so you know it. Yeah, I knew that. Sorry, I knew you lived there. I might forget again. I'm sorry. There's so much going on. I did know, though. Oh, you're so lucky. Yeah, I love Sarasota. And I like Pensacola, too. There's like a whole antique row. I think Stacy Pixie Sticks is up there. I ran into her one time. I was like, hey, you want to have breakfast? She's like, okay. So we took her for a swatch. Thank you guys for looking at that one. I thought that was a cozy vase for the fall. All right, let's see. What else I got going on? Okay, so I love these like painting mugs. This one is a Monet. Monet. Lots and lots of colors, and it says D. Burrows because that's the artist that applies it on here. So thank you guys for your pre-bits. I really appreciate that. It feels like bone china. Is it? Maybe. Museum company. But if you watch my videos, you know I always pick up the painting ones, especially I keep the ones that say Renoir because that's my favorite painter. So this one is Claude Monet. And it's a nice substantial mug, very, very cozy. It has spring vibes, but it also has some autumn vibes too, in my opinion. If anything, it's just going to make you happy to have like some color when it gets kind of dreary and cold outside. All right, we're going to run it for only $12. The Chaleur Garden. I know you are coming here soon. Let me know where we are going to meet. I would love to meet you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, we were supposed to come on. Oh, I'm spitting. We were supposed to come on Monday. The problem is, if I come on Monday, then I won't be able to get your packages out. So that would be a problem. Adam's like, you didn't think that went through, Sam? We have to package a ton of items. So I don't know. Um, we would stay in Port Charlotte at my friend's house. I know that. And yeah. So I don't know. We kind of like do things on a whim, so it's really hard to meet up. But we will do a meeting at some point. I was thinking of actually doing it out there so that we can meet for like in Sarasota and go Goodwill shopping together, all of us. So we get a lot of messages like, "Do you want to meet us? Do you want to meet us here and here?" And I'm like, I want to say yes. I have no problem meeting people. It's just that we never know where we're going to be, and we really don't want to disappoint anybody. And we have disappointed many. I think we disappoint people just existing. It's true. Okay, guys, so I just got this recently. It is a signed vase. Drip Glaze is insane. Insane. I think this was a West Palm Beach find. All my Jolly Ranchers, you know, you've seen it in the video. Signed item. A little bit of writing from the store that I was able to get most off of with acetone. Clean inside. Just a little bit of signs of use and no chips or cracks. It looks like glass. Like that's the kind of quality we're experiencing here. All right, let's look for it. I don't know who the artist is. It's illegible. I cannot read it. Oh, no, wait, that's not true. That's not the vase that's illegible. This one's a Peter K. Studio Pottery. And I have it for $48, which is an excellent deal for his pottery. It's 7 inches, and that's going. Beautiful drip glaze. Oh, boy. And it's thick like lava. Hello, Cam. What's up? Welcome to the Jolie Flip Flip Show for fall decor. My Faith came in. Hi, Faith. Faith found a Vagabond House piece today, and I'm so proud of you. They are pricey. Thank you guys for looking at that. I will set that aside if you change your mind. It's a really nice vase. Hey, stay tuned. What's in here? A little painting? No, it's George Washington. It's Mount Vernon, the home of George Washington. Equestrian portrait. It's a portrait by Rembrandt Peale, circa 1830. Peale painted a number of portraits of George Washington after Washington's death. Sorry, can't talk. Including at least 2 other equestrian portraits. This is made in the USA by Sullins House and cooperation with Mount Vernon Ladies Association. You got your zigzag, that's what I call it. What is it called? Sawtooth hanger in the back. And I felt that with the gold and the distressed look. See, there's some red there. That's not a mistake. They put that in there to make it look more distressed. And this is like some kind of lithograph. I don't even want to touch it too much. It's printed, but it's very well made. And I felt that was really cozy, you know? Cozy to have in your home, especially like a man cave or an office or something. All right, let's find it. Okay, that is going to start for $20. Hello, Clyde. Look at him, looking so amazing on that horse. I got a Viking green owl today, totally on my bucket list. Oh, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. Behind me, I have my bucket list fairy lamp. It's one of those Viking Santa ones, the red ones. It's in here. And I also have like another one down there, but it's offended. I don't know if I should ever sell that. I got to get they put in the fairy lamp, they put, what do you call? There's a lot of wax. I got to get it all out. Congratulations. That is a wonderful, wonderful find. I'd be freaking out. I would totally be freaking out. Okay. What is in here? Something little. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I had to fight the thrift store on this one because there was no price on it. And then I put it back on the shelf, and one of the workers was like, "You're not going to buy that?" I'm like, "There's no price on it." She's like, "There's no marker on it?" I'm like, "Nah, there isn't." She goes, "Oh, okay, no problem." So then I went up front. I was just like, hey, do you think you guys can price this right now? And they're like, nah. I was like, oh, all right. And as I walked away, I was kind of like, oh man, I really want it. I was with Adam. And then she goes, hold on, how about $20? And I'm like, $20 for that? I was like, no, I'm good. It's like what it's like, it's worth like $40 or $30 or something. And then I walked away, and then she goes, I'm just kidding, $2.99. So I went to go pay it. The story continues. I went to go pay it, $2.99. The manager checked me out, and she didn't like that the girl said $2.99. She goes, if you want it, I'll do it for $9.99. And I was like, why? It's Beaumont Pottery. It's BBP. And I was like, okay, just forget it. I don't want it. And then Adam's like, buy it. It's cute. So we bought it. We bought it for $9.99. That's my story of my little 1995 BBP rabbit saw glazed stoneware, and it's stamped on the bottom. Oh boy. And it's starting for $20. Oh, thank you so much, Kat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It doesn't feel any different. I tell you, it'll probably hit when I'm 40. I'm 39 now. It was really nice. Somebody said happy 29th birthday on my YouTube, and I was like, oh, I wish I was 29. No, but 39. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. Salt glazed rabbit. I thought, rabbits are not just for Easter. They're kind of cozy in the fall months, Hi, Jewelry. How are you? Hi, friend. I love your pumpkin emoji. What is this? That Christmas morning for me. I don't know what I'm pulling up. Oh, okay, you guys, look what I found. A pear point decorative glass candle holder. Yesterday, the 26th. So we did a whole dollar star thing, and it was really fun. We did it from 8:30 to about 11ish, I think. Yeah, I do too. Oh, I do too. Hi, friend. How are you? Yeah, my mom had rabbits all around too. We liked Beatrix Potter growing up. I grew up around a lot of it. You're on the 25th. Oh, happy birthday, my Libra friend. Libra's connecting. All Autumn live, yes. It was a really fun show. In fact, we're going to do a Boca Dollar Star show soon because there's a whole bin that I can run for $1. So we're going to do that one in the Boca location. Oh, and just for clarity, a lot of people ask me, what do you mean when you say you're in the Fort Lauderdale house or in the Boca house? So when Adam and I got married, we were living with our widower dads. And South Florida is so expensive, and our family needs our help. So there's no reason to get a house except for putting all of our fines in it. But that's what storage is for. So we do have a storage, but it's got all of my old stuff from my old apartment in it and some other things. But anyway, so we're just like, why not just help them and live a nice life and not buy a house? So when I say I'm over here in Fort Lauderdale, I'm at my dad's home. Yeah. And then over there in Boca at my father-in-law's home. So yeah. You too, Sammy Pants. Yeah. So I know, but we don't want a mortgage. We don't want one if we can help it. All right, let's see. So Pearpoint is a high-end piece of glass. I'm sure you guys know that. So I do have this for $45. A candlestick can sell for over $100. So this one's in perfect condition. It kind of looks like tiara, right? Indiana glass. It's not. It is Pearpoint. It even has the sticker on the bottom. Going for $45, 3.5 inches tall. Very beautiful. Taper holder. And super rare. Very, very hard to find. I think I found one online. I wish it was the other one. A Pearpoint. Pearpoint is a high-end glass. Around the time of excuse me, Imperial. Just a very, very rare candlestick. It looks much like the Tiara Indiana glass, but it's not. All right, thank you guys for looking at that one. I thought the amber colors were so perfect for the fall. What's this? Oh, okay, this is gorgeous. Yo, this is nice. It is porcelain hand-painted ornament. Here's the thing about this one, though. I don't really care for this. You could always take it off. But the finial or whatever this is solid brass. It's pretty awesome. And no chips or cracks anywhere. Welcome in, you guys. I would say it's Moriagi style, but it's not painted with clay, so it's not. It's a slip glaze, slip paint. That's slip. That's what that's called. So, all right. So we're gonna run this guy for. I'm getting into like the Christmas stuff. I kind of trickled in Christmas stuff. I also have vintage Christmas that I'm gonna run as a lot. Let's see. 26. So hand painted, an oldie but a really good one. That is going for only $26. It has a weeping gold on it. Such a blessing that you can help me. Yeah. Yeah, he does. I mean, it's a cozy thing we've got going on. You know, he's lonely. I don't want to leave him alone. I mean, he misses my mom. Yeah, it's really pretty. We have a lot of shows going on right now, so um, feel free to pop in and out of my show. Oh, thank you so much. I try to, whatever I know, I try to tell you guys so that we're all aware, you know, when we go. And then I learn a lot from you guys, like a lot. A lot of my knowledge comes from you. So, um, you know, so that we're aware when we go to hit up the antique malls or thrift stores or estate sales, so we don't leave things behind and we save the vintage. I'm wearing a Michael Bolton shirt today. So this is just really nice. It's kind of lodge cabin core. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. You're so sweet. I ran into like 4 subscribers today, and they were so beautiful and so kind. I absolutely love you guys. I love my viewers. We're all friends. So nice. Gotta save the vintage. We'll make sure to say save the vintage. And it's like me running crazy in the streets with bags, like save the vintage. All right, what am I showing you? Oh, I'm showing you a pottery dish with a caribou on it because I'm Canadian. Of course, I would say it's a caribou or a moose or something. There was a caribou show I watched in the 90s that was really fun. Camp Caribou, I think it was called. Danny, are you in here? Camp Caribou. You remember it? He's Canadian too. Oh, I gotta find this. Oh, here it is. Studio Pottery Caribou Trinket Dish with a gorgeous blue glaze on it, stamped and then glazed inside for $12. 3.5 inches. It's going. You need that shirt. Yeah, you do. I need to make. So the reason I haven't put any merch up yet on my YouTube is because I don't know how to do it. So I'm gonna get ChatGPT to walk me through that. Or because I've tried to connect with YouTube. You know, they're not very. The customer service is kind of hard. They're not highly responsive because I'm sure they get lots and lots of um, viewers. I mean, requests or whatever. So, all right. Thanks for looking at that, you guys. Let's see what else I've got in here. This is so 1950s or 40s. I don't think you're ever going to find one ever because I think someone made this long time ago. I thought some kitschy person is going to love this because I sure do. And I don't consider myself super kitschy, but like, I like that. Guess what? It is turned off due to. Oh, I'm so sorry, Danny. Oh, what is going on? I'm just going to move you right here next door. If I ever get like super wealthy, we're friends. I'm going to buy you a house and you're going to live next door to me. But thank you for trying to bid. You're so sweet. I love your collection. I just love following you because we have the same style. Yeah. All right. So it is a bank. Look how they did that. I tried to put like a quarter in. You could kind of fit. You got to really get it in there. But like it fits nickels, pennies, and dimes, no problem. Hunting those batos. Yeah, and you seem to be doing a really good job finding MCM stuff. So you guys, very, very cute. Here's a problem. If you put money in there, you're going to have to break the dogs to get it out. Sorry about the writing. They wrote on it. So isn't that cool? I have it for $65. It is 1940s or 1950s chalkware going for $65. Very unique. There are none other online. A steal for something like that. These kind of things go for so high at our antique malls, like the Kitsch. 10-inch tall. If I had a booth, I would have put it in there, but I'll never do a booth again. Smash bag. Yeah, it's chalkware. Did I say that? Yeah, it's all chalkware. I don't know why I thought this was fall decor. I think because I associate dogs with coziness, I guess. Okay, we'll put it down there. We'll keep those dogs for a little while. This is amazing. This is super rare. Let me pull it up and I'll tell you about it. I think I put some info on it. So it is $75. Yes, but it is a rare antique French Salgamine Majolica asparagus dish. It's written Sargamine at the, and I got all mad because I thought that the store wrote on it, but no, that's actually just the sign over the writing. This is the store because they use a Sharpie and it went underneath the glaze because I don't know. But here's the mark of it. So if you're a collector, this is something real good. I haven't listed it yet, so I just decided to bring it here because what's cozier than asparagus on a fall afternoon on the table? I'm going to run it for 75 if you need that in your life. That's going. Hi, how are you? Jen, it was like I just kept improvising that one. Did you see it? I just kept going on and on. It's one of those rare finds. If I list this, I'll probably get, if I price it right, it'll probably get sold for maybe like about 120, 125. It's also a be on the lookout name if you're a reseller. French stuff sell really well. Old French, especially this brand called well, it's a brand. It's actually a place. What's it called now? Goodness gracious! When I went to France, I kept seeing it all over. Um, oh, it starts with a Q. Quimper? People say Quimper, but it's actually Quimper. So it's a place, I think, in Paris. But if you see anything that says Quimper on it, I'm probably mispronouncing it. Um, that's good stuff. All right, here's this. I think he's paper mache. I had to like loosely do this. Okay. He's a snowball and he's paper mache, and they got him to be like looking like a real snowball. So he's really cute. Oh my gosh, he's so happy. I need him today because he's so happy. All right, gonna start it for only $8. He's 5.5 inches. He's ready to go ice skating. How's he gonna hold himself up? Cute on a tree. Snowball snowman ornament, paper mache. And he's got candy canes for skates. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate that. Oh, I will combine your shipping. Thank you so much. That one is yours. He's really cute. I thought he was cozy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm being really random tonight. There's some really random stuff. All right, let's see. What's this? Well, I got a lot of plates tonight. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is like a deep burgundy red. It was really cute. It's a Safi bowl, so it's Moroccan, and these usually come with holes. Yeah, so you can hang them. People love these in wall galleries. They're getting very popular now, especially the ones without the metal. There's usually metal around it, encased, but they're heavy. So when I was decorating this lady's home, she wanted like it was just 2 rooms I was decorating. She wanted like a boho look. So I learned it the hard way when I bought her like a large Safi plate that I found at World Thrift. And she called me and she's like, Sam, I got drywall or something. Her wall was very thin. She goes, it's on the floor and it's shattered. I was like, send me a pic. And we figured out that it was because the metal on it. It was just too heavy. So then I went out and found her a similar thing. I think it was Turkish though, and it didn't have any metal, and it stayed on her wall. So these without the metal, I think, is better for your wall, your gallery wall. It depends on what kind of wall you have. Anyway, I have a hard time finding the red ones. I thought this was really neat. It's more like a wine color, and it's thinly glazed on the ceramic, which is fantastic because, if you watch my YouTube, you know how much I love like thin glazed ceramics because it shows the ceramic underneath. And terracotta is just beautiful, redware. And it is marked by the artist and then Safi because it's a Safi dish. And yeah, no chips or cracks. Texture, deep cuts, and everything. Let's see. Now that I give you like the whole rundown on it, 8.5 inches and going right now, which is a really good deal on that. Very beautiful, very cozy. I think that's very fall. Moroccan. We love terracotta in Florida in general all year round. We have a lot of Mexican decor. A lot of people incorporate Mexican decor in their home. Yeah. They use a lot of terracotta redware. All right. Thank you guys so much for looking at that one. We'll put it right here next to my makeup bag. All right. Next, I'm going to run. Let's find something slightly different. What is this? Okay, this is cool. This is a vintage papyrus. Dry flowers in the fall. It's just awesome. Papyrus is a store, but this is a vintage one. It could be like, I wouldn't say it's a napkin holder, but maybe like a memo holder or maybe some kind of thing that will fit like a very small area. I don't know. It's not very small, but I wonder if you could pull it out a bit. Oh, yeah, you can. Hold on, guys. Never mind. I took a photo of it like that. I've had this for like a year now and not realizing that actually it goes like that. So it could be a napkin holder. Oh my goodness. Or a catch-all, not a catch-all, but heart or memo holder, whatever. But it's got dried leaves, dried flowers on it, and it says exclusively made for Papyrus Vintage, which is a store that I think is much like Hallmark, maybe. I don't know. I've seen them in the mall. Oh my gosh, all these years I didn't know I could pull it apart like that. So crazy. We were like 2 years old when we found that out. Well, at me. So I have it for only $12 because I thought who was going to be able to fit like anything in there, but now you could going for $12 because it's leaded. It's easy to manipulate. Oh my gosh. I would use it as a napkin holder. Personally, I think it's beautiful. Years wondering what the heck is going on with it. Yeah, it's really pretty. Um, I like dried flowers. I had sushi tonight. What'd you guys eat for dinner? I always have sushi. You always hear me busting through Jocelyn's shows and she goes, "What'd you guys have for dinner?" I'm almost like, sushi. Yeah, definitely. Hi, Angie Pants. Oh, so sweet hanging out. Hanging out on one of my bad nights. Well, no, it was a bad day. A bad end of the day, a good night because I'm here with you guys. You guys want some modernist, brutalist stuff? Get ready. What? This is so good. This is like the real good stuff, right? Modernist. She is, what is she, clarinet playing? Celery and popcorn? That sounds really good, Katie. It's a good combination. I like it. So it is bronze, and it's just a really nice piece. I'm going to run her for $48, Modernist MCM. That's a steal for something like that. And a gummy. Teddy bears, of course. Modernist bronze flute player sitting figurine. So this is a great gift for a musician, someone who plays this instrument, someone who's into arts, musical arts, or any of that. All right. Thank you guys so much. If you're just coming in, I usually do a recap of my items. When I go onto a different screen, I do a recap and then I come back to the chat to see if anybody wants anything that you might have missed up close. And then I run something for $1. Okay, let's do the next thing. This thing. Oh my gosh. What's better than a cranberry vase? So cozy, in my opinion. Love it. It is hand blown. There's the pontil mark right there. This one's an oldie too. Very pretty. Where do I have it for? 16. No chips or cracks. 7.75 inches tall. And that is going. My best guess is that it's Pilgrim glass. That's my best guess. But I don't know. I tried to look up online, then it's not the exact one is not coming up. It's a cool piece. Thanks, Tanya. I really appreciate that. Wait till you guys see my stuff in the car tomorrow. I'm doing it early because I never do day shows. And I think that maybe you guys, some people in the day want to see the stuff I got. So congratulations, Tanya. Thank you so much. I really love this vase. It's very beautiful. Did you know that they put gold in cranberry, like real gold in cranberry glass to give it that like iridescent look? Probably a lot of you guys already. You're welcome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Look what I have for you. An Anderson design owl. Awesome. If you were to peel that felt back, you may or may not see an AD. Likely you'll see an AD. Some of the pieces are so faded that people think they're unsigned, but they were signed. But I found out that Anderson Design, the way they signed it, they use a very like easy to remove kind of marker or something. So I have found lots of Anderson designs that are authentic and very hard to sell because it's like people don't believe that they're not signed. I'm like, it's real. You gotta trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Careful with the felt. Yeah. Yes. So very pretty. This one has their pottery has attitude. So if you could see, he's not straight. I mean, there's a twist to his back like a real bird. So the more you look at it, the better it gets. That's the thing with Anderson Design. All right, so I have it for $75. It's a really good deal. It does go for quite a bit of money online. You can look it up if you want to. All right, that's going for $75, and I'm running it. Hi, Momo. I do have a smaller one, I think, and I have one that has a crack in it. Well, a very small crack. I didn't see it. Yeah, my car is stuffed. Yeah. Yeah, it's a deal. I'll run it again another time. Adam just came back from his walk. He went down to the beach. How is it over there?
Very hot.
It's hot, right?
Very hot. Pleasant by the beach is nice and cool.
Yeah. Thank you guys for looking at this one. Are you going to be there tomorrow, Katie? You going to come see what we got? Good stuff. I got like something for everybody. High end, not so high end, but beautiful. Miami was really popping. The problem is that I'm going to run stuff that the video hasn't been out yet. Oh, tomorrow's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I got to give them a video. I got to finish editing tonight. You'll hitchhike? Come on down. So the price is right. Wait, I do this one. This is my other. Oh, this one's good. This one is Joe Rice. It's a Joe Rice pumpkin. Check it out. It's signed or stamped, really. They stamp the pontil. They squish it. The stuff in the car is good for like 3 shows. I'm just going to stay on live until we're like done with it. It's going to be fun. But I do have to get your video out. You guys, only $25 for the Joe Rice glass pumpkin. That is running. It's really like a paperweight. Art glass. Joe Rice paperweight. No chips, no cracks. I believe I got this one at an antique mall in Louisiana. I just randomly found one. I said to Google, find me an antique mall off the highway. And we were like in the middle of some city in Louisiana. I stopped off and it looked like a warehouse, but it was an antique mall. It was amazing. They were really sweet. They really appreciated the the promotion because we promoted them. Really cute. I was like, wow, this place in the middle of nowhere. They're like, in the middle of nowhere to you? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend. They're like, no. Like, it's their home. And I'm like, we're in the middle of nowhere. Okay, guys, so I got a pretty rare owl. Very hard to find this exact owl. It's not the type of yellowing of the glass that is like, wow, that glass is not good. There's a yellowing in it. This is actually tinted, this yellow. And here's the best part. There's a floating ash in the middle, which I love it when there's an inclusion like that. I think it's cool. I feel like if that inclusion can talk, you know? But anyway, very MCM, really beautifully polished on the bottom. This one, I do believe I got this at the King Richard's Antique Mall in Los Angeles. Oh, right. We're going to run this one for 40. It is mid-century, and that is going. Super rare. Cannot find that online. You can screenshot it. You will see. I think I found like one similar one, but it wasn't quite the same. That's the back of it. That's the front of it. He looks very, like, serious. Okay, thank you guys so much. You'll probably see him again soon. Probably in a paperweight show or something. All right, let's do this one. This is a dachshund. And I debated whether or not I should give this to my neighbor who has two beautiful dachshunds that I love so much. Alfie and, why do I always forget Jackie's dog's name? Alfie and...
I can't remember him.
I can't remember him because Alfie is the attention seeker. He doesn't let you forget him. He goes up to Adam and he just like flops over just to get a belly rub. He does it all the time. It's just so cute. Anyway, here is a pretty old dachshund brass figurine. He's got patina. He's got oxidation. All the things that I love in brass over time. You're welcome to clean it. It's going to be yours if you bid on it. But I wouldn't clean it. I like it. Thanks, Pam. There is a pre-bid from Pam, and we're going to run it for $18, and that is 16 inches long. Wiener. The wiener. He's really cute. I have a miniature fox that's brass, and I'm debating whether I should run that at some point, but I love him so much. I don't know. Your friend has two dachshunds or two brass dachshunds? Congratulations, Pam. Thank you guys for your bids. I appreciate that. Real ones? Yeah, I'm thinking of getting one for my dad. I think he might like just for the company. You know, he gets so lonely sometimes. I feel like I never have time to spend with him anymore. We're always so busy. I need to set aside at least 2 days. He likes foot massages, my dad. Yeah. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, I am Sam with Jolie Flips Vintage. I have a channel with close to 1,000 videos of thrifty goodness and antiquing and flea markets. That's going to be your video tomorrow. I'm going to try to drop it at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be fun. That one was at the Rust Market in Lake Park. It's really, really a good experience. We had a good experience. All right, guys, I have two mid-century things that I'm going to run right now. What's cozier than wood, right? So this one is teak, I think. My guesstimate is that it's either teak or myrtle wood. I think it's a West Coast wood. I don't think it has anything to do with Florida, unless it's teak. Anyway, it is hand-turned, very smooth, modernist, Danish style. I don't know if it's actually Danish, but it's definitely Danish style. Birdhouse. And that's gorgeous. It has a nice strong metal at the top. That's the bottom. It has a little bit of writing from the story. I tried my best to take most out of it. But other than that, it's just perfect. All right, let's see. Oops. I have it for only $32. It's mushroom style. And that's running for $32. It could be Danish for all I know. My mascara is bothering my eyes. It's like burning. It's Maybelline. I think I'm starting to get allergic to them. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh gosh. All right. Thank you guys for looking at that. And then I also have this beautiful piece. So now this one has just slight scuff marks on it in some spots, but also one of a kind piece. It's Padawer Africa. No, I'm sorry. Padak wood. That's what that means. It happens to you too. Yeah, I had a friend who got a staph infection from her mascara, but I think there's something she wasn't telling me. I think she slept with her mascara over and over again. You know, I'm a nurse, so my brain goes like, "What's going on here?" And it probably got in her eye, and she got a staph infection. It was really hard for her to treat. All right, look at the grain on it. It's really nice, very mid mod. It was made in Africa, and there is the artist name, but I can't read it. It's the top one that's cursive. I mean, if anything, just get it because they're not making people sign in cursive anymore, learn cursive anymore. That's what I hear. I don't have kids, so I don't know, but I hear from people telling me that in schools that the children are not being taught cursive. You don't wear too often? You don't wear too often? What? Well, oh my god, I already forgot what we were talking about. I'm going to run this for $55. It's very, very rare to find any paddock wood vase. I mean, it was so hard for me to find it online. So I'm going to run it for 55. It is a modernist vase. Oh, mascara. I know it is wild, Jen, because cursive is so beautiful. You don't wear mascara too often. Oh. Well, I like the Chanel one, but it's like $48 and I go through mascara so much that I just can't justify spending like $48 a month on mascara. But I can justify dropping $500 to $600 at a thrift store every other day. No, I'm just kidding. It feels like that sometimes. All right, thank you guys for looking at that. This lady on Facebook today, I think I saw a post. She goes, "Who's funding your shopping trips?" I'm like, no one. Who's funding my shopping trips? Like, what do you even mean? Okay. I said, I am. What? All right. So we're going to do the Reuben goblets. There's a set of 4. So you have 1. It's my livelihood. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that reselling is full-time, especially if you get yourself out there. You promote yourself. You get yourself in social media. You advertise for yourself instead of paying people to advertise. You just have to put in a lot of work, but it's worth it. 4.5-inch goblets. I love these ones. Like I said, they're supposed to be Art Nouveau. They're watercolored. I can drink from it. I have a pitcher that I use my Reuben's. But just be careful not to use magic eraser and never ever put it in the dishwasher. Just hand wash it. These are kind of like aperitif kind of glasses. Not as small as aperitif glasses, aperitif liqueurs. But so a set of 4 of these going for $35 with no chips or cracks on any of them. That's a really good deal on them. You get 4 of them. I was thinking I could throw in the vase because it matches it. I would throw in the vase because it matches. Very pretty. I just love the blush colors of Reuben. Very nice. Thanks, big deal. That one's yours, friend. I'm going to throw in the vase because I mentioned it. So you're going to get the vase with it. Let me put it here. Did you see the vase? Maybe you saw it. I don't even know where I put it. Because it just matches. Well, why not? Okay. Put it there. Don't want it to break. All right. Let's make sure we put in the vase. It's here somewhere. I'll remember. Oh, oh, good. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff, and you're always very sweet. So you get the vase. All right, you guys. So this is really a crazy deal. Spun cotton pipe cleaner ornaments from the 50s are really hard to come by. Um, one, let alone four. And these I bought separately. They were never bought together. And I believe I got these at an estate sale. Oh boy, that one fell. Hold on. Oh no. There's like a bunch of stuff here. And it fell in the middle of a bunch of stuff. So let me find him. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Hold on, guys. Gotta get this dude. They're very fragile, so you have to be careful. All right, got that one. And then I have this one. So I'm renting the whole lot for $55. So I'm going to show it to you. So they're very fragile. Of course, they have wear. None are like in great condition. They're just paper and cotton. Basically, they're vintage Christmas ornaments. I have to figure out how to ship these, but I will. And they're cotton spun. So you get that one. They're really adorable, and you have the little thing here. And I'm not saying they're perfect, okay, but they're good. Like here's this one, and some like part of her wing is cut here, and this one's bent. I've never actually found any like super intact. Like I said, they're paper. So there's her, and here's a caroler. She's so cute, adorable. I've been holding this for like a couple years because not sure how to list it. I didn't want to list them separately. This guy's a little tricky, so you kind of have to maneuver him back. If I were you guys, I would glue his feet down. I would glue his feet down. This is spun cotton around. It's dark. It's a little dark. And then he's just kind of cute. I don't know if he was carrying anything here in the past. I don't know. So you're going to get all of these for $55, which is a good deal on it. This one has a little pin holding it. So I'm finally running them. I'll probably bring them around Christmas time if they don't sell. But I would sell them probably separately. They'd probably sell better separately. I figured like hold them all put them all together as a set. All right. Thank you guys so much. Like be very careful with them. If you change your mind, let me know. Here. Super old. Super cool. We'll put them here. I think she must have had a halo or something. You could always like fix it or make it like your own, if you want to add more stuff to it. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Oh my gosh, we got the vintage mid-century oil painting. I got this one at Debbie Rand Thrift in Boca, right next to Boca Regional Hospital, where I was an ER nurse there for a few months on a contract. Believe it or not, I left because I craved the gore. I wanted to go back to work in a level 1 trauma hospital, which I did. All right, so it's a vintage mid-century oil painting on canvas. It says Henderson on it. The paint is so thick. It's very, very cool. Very mid-mod. I thought that was amazing. Even the frame. The frame has some stains on it. You could always take the art out and change it. But how am I supposed to show you guys this? Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to go close and go like that. Wait. I have to sing a song while we do this. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, I've been for a walk. I was starting for $65 if anyone is interested in that. It is mid-century. That's what I think of, that song, when I see this painting, because of all of the beautiful mid-century flowers in there. It is so beautiful, isn't it? If it was me for my own home, I would take it out of this frame. Put a nice simple wooden frame. They left because I was singing. Oh, oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you. All right, let's see. And put that aside. Beautiful, beautiful painting. Next, I have this horse thing. Hi, Jen. There's another Jen that came in. All right, move to stage. Oh, I have a Katie. I'm gonna run it next. I'm sorry. I like went to the pre-bids and I see it. Okay, so this is Notturno Intarsia. It's a brand that makes marquetry type of stuff. And the reason I'm starting it at only $12, so it's inlaid wood works. Marquetry is inlaid wood. This one's from Sorrento, Italy, and it has the address and it has their information on the back and the gold foil sticker. The art is perfect, but there's like some kind of thing going on here, and then there's some scuffs here. It looks like it might have fallen or something. I don't know, but thankfully the art is good. So that's going for only $13 now. Thank you. Yeah, live music. I used to sing choir. I love singing. I'm not great at it. Adam seems to think I'm a good singer. Probably doesn't come off that way here, but maybe I'll do a little something and put it on the YouTube. Thank you guys for your bids. I appreciate it. Intarsia. Slight scratches right here, but not much. It's really in good shape. Oh man, tomorrow's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to you guys seeing the new stuff. Yeah, car karaoke. Yeah, we sing all the time. Sometimes I sing and I look over and he's like, I'm like, what? He goes, you hit that note. Like I like to sing Adele and Whitney Houston. And then sometimes we sing, thank you guys for your bids. Sometimes we sing Metallica, like Scream Sing. We sang Peace Frog today by The Doors. Congratulations. Thank you guys for your bids. Mandy, that one's yours. Just because I was so upset. So I was like, he always tries to he tries to protect me and he wants me to be happy again. He doesn't like when I'm sad or mad. So we started scream singing The Doors, which was really nice. It was really nice. I'm going to restart this for 12 if anyone likes it. It is Italian. Also, just in case you guys want to bid on this one, I know I started it high. It was judging from what I paid for it, and really not really. It really was the value of it. But if you want a matching thing, I'm going to run this one for 12. Restart auction. There's no pressure. You don't have to buy it. It's just in case you wanted Italian stuff. And then I'll run that thing for Katie. I'm sorry. That thing is huge. It's beautiful. It's just taking long. Sorry. All right. We're going to run this for $12 if anybody wants this piece. I'm having delays because there might be stuff going on. All right. That is going for 12 if anyone likes that. Burano Venetian handmade lace art frame. It is lace. No, Tish. Oh, congratulations, Mandy. I didn't see the woohoo. Yeah, this one came in the same lot. So it's Merlete d'Arte Burano Venezia. No pressure, though. It's a different thing. But I had it for $28, so. Thanks, Emily Pants. Adam wants me to start everything tomorrow, at least at 12. He was like, don't start it too much. Congratulations. That one's yours, friend. That's yours, Emily. I'll be combining it with your other things. Because I have so much stuff. But I was like, but there's some extremely high end stuff. He's like, use your best judgment, but start low. He's always on you guys' side. I'm on your side too. It's just, sometimes you got to start things for a little bit of profit. It is so pretty, Emily. Oh my gosh. It really is. I love that a lot. I thought it was different. All right. So this one I bought 2 of them. I got to find the other one. It's probably in Boca. Look at it. That is all hand carved, you guys. Deep hand carved. I think it's like a charger. It looks really cool with something in the middle. But then, you're covering the whole thing. So that's the back. It doesn't have any holes, but you can easily put a hole in there, for hanging. But no issues. I got this one in Hollywood, Florida. I remember because I bought other carved glass pieces. So I started it pretty low. $22, and that is going. And the size of it is 11.75 inches, you guys. It's amazing. So you know. And thank you guys for your bids. I really appreciate that. Gorgeous stuff we got going on. Thank you both for your bids. That's coming to you, Mandy. Congratulations. I will send that to you, friend. It's really beautiful. I'm going to try to find a flat box for that. All right. The next thing I got going on is this one. This is so cozy. Yeah, you got it. Congratulations. It's so cozy. Is it a lighter and a match holder? Or a lamp and a match holder? I think so. It's ceramic. It's very mid-century. And it's made in Spain. And there's some water stains right here. I think that's what that is. Doesn't smell weird. It smells mid-century. These little balls are glued on. So what I like about the balls, yeah, obviously it's a trivet, but what I like about it is that if you were to hang this, somehow you put some holes in it or just display it. But if you were to hang it, these balls are going to prevent the thing from going back and forth on the, like on the wall. You know, it actually helps you. So it almost has like a fat lava type texture too. It's very cool. I'm going to move it to stage, and that is running for just $35. That is super rare. I found one with fruit on it, and that one sold pretty well. But this one is a lamp and matchstick holder. Very, very pretty. Very, very old. It says made in Spain. The rain in Spain. How does it go? The rain in Spain? Something. I don't know. Thank you, Mandy Pants. It's so beautiful. My goodness. Hi, Michelle. Welcome back in, friend. That one's yours. You will not regret this. This is so absolutely beautiful in person. And it's a big tile. It's really nice. Congratulations. I will send that to you. What else? I got some more stuff. I think I got like 2 more things. 3 more things maybe. And then we're going to run 2 things, I think, for $1. Yeah, 2 things. Oh my gosh. Okay. So why did I think this was fall decor? So this is just really cool. That is a Lomonosov. You can't even sell Lomonosov on other platforms, I guess, because it's Russian. I got 2 of my listings taken down that were Lomonosov. So I'm going to run it here. I guess I can do that. Here's the signature, and it says stuff. 7945 Underwood Ridge TC Russian Lomonosov porcelain. I don't know what that place is. I didn't even Google it. I don't know, but it is a resting elephant, and he's amazing. All right, let's see. I have him for only $28. Lomonosov can go for a lot of money. I recently sold a giraffe here for like $100-something. So I have a tiger and I have a lion, but I just had to take the listings off because I guess you can't sell Lomonosov on another platform. So anyway, that's going for only $28, which is good. Very good deal. Thanks, Michelle. It's so beautiful and perfect. But Lomonosov is always beautiful. Oh my gosh, when I find them. It's kind of bummed, though, that I had to take my listings down. Wasn't on here, though. But I'll just bring it here. I'll just bring it to Knickknacks. That one's yours, sweet friend. That is a good get for you. Congratulations. He is 5.75 inches long. Beautiful. Slowly put him here. He is such soft, beautiful porcelain. Gorgeous. Okay. What is this? This is the final countdown. Final countdown. Wow, wow. Gosh. I have something pretty amazing. And for some reason, carnelian always kind of speaks to me, like it gives me fall vibes. So I found a carnelian paperweight. But the best part is, wait, I gotta get out of this thing. The best part is it has flowering. So what does flowering mean? Sometimes you're gonna find a beautiful chunk of carnelian or any agate, right? Carnelian is an agate. But the flowering is the like desirable part. And look how much flowering on that. That's really cool. It is a real carnelian agate, totally real, and it is a paperweight. It has all the beautiful natural striations that go in it. There's no chips, there's no cracks. Gorgeous paperweight. It's going for 45, and it is 4.25 inches tall with the flowering. And it's heavy. Large flowering carnelian agate. It's cool, right? I'm just going to show you it up close. I'm trying to find like carnelian flowering pendants that I would be like, whoa, love it. Sometimes they're so dark red, like they'll take the dark red parts and make the like pendants and stuff. This one is also banded. It's a banded agate as well. Okay, what else? Oh, I have to run some Arabia Finlands. These are just an awesome find. I don't know if anybody wants to put their cheese, their hummus, and their crackers on this, but these are Cosmos Arabia Finland. Highly collectible plates. Always be on the lookout for Arabia Finland if you are a reseller. They are made in Finland. Very MCM. These in particular are really awesome. The Cosmos line. I have it for only $22, which is crazy. They call it bread and butter. We'll do them for 22, and they are 6.25 inches in diameter. That is going. I thought they were so beautiful. Finland plates. Thank you, Mandy Pants. That's a steal. Arabia of Finland. If you find any of their like figurines, now that's crazy. That's worth some crazy money. I do have coffee cups that I keep for myself. They're Arabia Finland. They're really pretty. They're brown. That's yours, Mandy Jean. That's a squirrel. Oh, by the way, the artist that made this, you're welcome, is Gunvar Olin Grongvist. Sounds fancy, because it is. All right, we're going to put this here, and I think we ran everything. But are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Wait, I have it. I have it here somewhere. I said I was going to run them both for $1. Like, if I ever start things for $1 and you're like, oh, but the shipping, I combine shipping, so we're okay. This is Namaji style sand art. Look what I found. I found this at Goodwill. Now I can run this for $1 because they didn't know what they had, and I paid $3.99 for it. I mean, this would sell like crazy if I were to list it. But I'm gonna start it for $1. It is strong. It is pottery. It's all sanded inside. It is really not that heavy, so I'm only gonna put it at 4 pounds for the box, and you'll see it. It'll be okay. I'm not going to combine shipping with this one just yet because I want to ship it separately. But at $1, it's a steal. So sand art, depending on how you bid it, but it's worth it. I would have listed this for over $200 on a shop. I would have listed it, but I'm not listing it. I'm going to start it for $1. And let's do this. Hold on. I'm just gonna put it in a medium box, and if I'm over, I'll pay for it. I just don't want to charge you guys so much. All right. Select rate, publish. No chips or cracks, you guys. It's going for $1. It is so cool. It's so good too. I always want to shock you guys at the end of my shows and bring like really good stuff. Especially if I got a good deal on it. Like, why not? Isn't it just the most amazing? I thought that it was like very autumn colors, very fall. So beautiful. The texture, that's all sand. And it's not like, look, it's not doing anything to my hands. It's not sloughing off. It is so cool. It's wild. And it's felted. So ready to go. I love it. It looks like ice cream. Fudge swirls. Something you would find mostly in like California, not here, not in Florida. What's it doing here? This is crazy. I was in Boynton Beach, a Goodwill, and I just stopped dead in my tracks. I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? Are you kidding me? So Tanya, you got that, sweet friend. You are just gonna love this thing so much. Congratulations. It's yours. I love it. It's so good. Stay tuned. If you guys want to hang out, I'll run a bunch of stuff for $1 just like last night. I'm surrounded with things that I could run for $1. It is beautiful. Congratulations. Okay, guys, so I'm having a little bit of issues with this. I created a reel. It's really beautiful pottery. It's definitely high end. Like if you were to touch this, you'd be like, it's really good. And you'll see, I never lie, because when you receive your items, you see for yourself. Why would I lie about it? Here's the artist name. I don't know who it is. So what are these? These are called kiln support marks. When they break off the thing, the kiln thing, whatever, the rod, I don't know, it rips apart parts of the glaze. So you might have noticed that on older pieces on any type of pottery. So, and they use it to prevent warping of the pottery. So this is good stuff. I have no idea. It is so beautiful. But I've exhausted all efforts. I cannot figure out who made this. It's something Reed. Gail Reed. Oh, it's Gail Reed. Let's look who. But I think I tried to look her up and I couldn't find her. Let's see. Gail Reed pottery. I've trying to figure out how much her stuff goes for is annoying. Here, Gail Reed pottery. Let's see if I can pick her up. Yeah. Gail Reed Studios. I don't know if it's her because there's another website. Okay, here we go. She has a whole gallery of stuff. It might be her because this looks like similar. She explores the sculptural possibilities of vessel forms, creating layered and highly textured enamel surfaces. Yes, that's what I would describe this as, like an enamel type surface. She captures the action of glass. This is not glass though. See, I don't know. This is where I have problems. So anyway, she looks like someone really important. It says Gail Reed Studios, and then there's a Gail Reed the artist. So whatever. Either way, y'all, that's some high-end stuff, and I'm just done with it. That glass piece I just saw, she has it listed for $4.45. All right, we're going to take a photo. We're going to say Gail Reed, and it's beautiful. It feels really luxurious. Let's change your shipping and combine it this time. Get rates, combine. Okay. Yeah, no chips, no cracks. Beautiful. I got this one in Miami. Publish, done. Okay. $1, guys. That is going. Stunning piece. I think it's something real good, but I have so many real good stuff that I'm just going to wing it. It's definitely like an enamel on copper kind of situation. But it's pottery. It's very weird. It's hard to explain. But look at that signature. It is super professional. Yeah. Good stuff. Who was I with when I bought this? It was either Angie or Nancy. Angie, I always call Nancy Angie, and I always call you Nancy. I'm like my parents. She used to call me Kim and my sister Samantha. Happened all the time. Beautiful pottery. My sweet Angie Pants gets it. Congratulations. I really think this is something real good, but I can't figure out because she's showing up as a glass artist. So maybe she did pottery at one point. Oh yeah, Mandy, I will. I will. Yes. I'm supposed to do that. Let me do that first and then I'll continue running things for $1 because I have nothing else better to do. Hold on. Let me put this down. Nothing else better to do, and I have a lot of stuff. So let me. It does look like you, yes. All right, so what I'm going to do is, you guys, I'm going to a different screen. And the reason I'm going to a different screen is because I need to see what didn't sell so I can pull them here and show it. Then once that's over and I show you the things that ran, I will come back to this screen and you just put in the comment, run that item, run whatever it is that you want, okay? All right, here we go. I'm on a different screen. Auction ended. Okay, so the first thing I have is the 1995 BBP Rabbit Saw Glaze. It is stamped. I have it for 20. I paid 10 for it, so I thought it would be fair if I put it for 20. So I got that one. And then I had the, oh, this is tricky. Oh, here it is. Okay. Then I had the antique hand-painted porcelain vase. It has a little bit of crazing right here. Nothing serious. Very old amphora vase. Love that piece. And yep, I have me a Heath Ledger. I'm just kidding. It's Edith Heath Ceramics MCM piece for $50. And that's like a $200 what do you call it? Ashtray. You can look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's Edith Heath Ceramics. And then I have the George Washington portrait, Mount Vernon, his equestrian portrait. I think he looks really regal. What a fine looking specimen of a man, I would say. Got it for 20. And then I have this one. Somebody won these. I will move these aside because somebody won them. I'm doing this on my kitchen table, so it's kind of tricky. The one thing I would do is if I had a house, my own house, I would have my own room just for this. And it would be a mess. It would be an absolute mess, and you know it. Sorry, guys. Let me just put some stuff away that got sold. All right, then I have this Moroccan Safi wall plate, 8.5 inches for 28. That's a really good deal on something like that. It is Moroccan and ready to go. You can hang it on your wall. It's got holes and everything. And then I also had, well, let me not forget about the Reuven vase. I'm going to add it to Big Deals pile. Okay, then I had the Joe Rice paperweight, perfect for the fall, for 25. I can run that for 20. Just remind me if you like that. I'll run it for 20. And then I had the beautiful carnelian paper. I have it for 45. I think the lowest I would go is 38 because they can sell real well. But it has the flowering on it, if that means anything to you. Just makes it more desirable. People like that. Then I had the wooden, somewhere. Where are you? There you are. The wooden African vase. It is paddock wood for 55. That's the lowest I can go on that because paddock is hard to find. So, and then I had also the mid-century hand-turned wooden mushroom. I think it's teak, but it could be myrtle wood. Definitely has a Danish kind of style. And then I had the beautiful mid-century glass owl paperweight that I got in Los Angeles at King Richard's Antique Mall. A really amazing place. Then I had this gorgeous modernist bronze flute player for 48. That's really something really cool. And then I also had the Monet mug. Very nice. And then I had the French plate. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. I hope I'm not showing you my plumbering. Adam says I plumber people a lot. Like I bend down and everyone can see my butt crack. I'm like, really? How? And he's like, just saying you're plumbering again, Sam. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is a rare antique French Saragamine plate. I do have it for 75, but that is a steal for something like that. That's an antique Saragamine, and they're like it's not like a highly collectible brand. Okay, put it there. Don't fall. Are you gonna fall? No. And then I had the Pearpoint for $45. That's a steal for that. And it has the original sticker, so you know, just in case like you didn't know, and then you're like thinking, oh gosh, is it Imperial glass? Because there's a tiara that looks like it. But I've held my tiara ones that I have pink glasses and this one, and there's a quality to Pearpoint that is unlike any other glass company of the time. Then I had the Santa, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. He's trying to give her a gift, and you would get the pair. You would get the pair for 47. Starting at 47. Perfect in time for Christmas time. And then I had, let me just put this down here. I want to make sure I'm not messing anything up. Okay. Then I had the set of 4 vintage spun cotton pipe cleaner, Christmas dudes, Christmas things. There's that one. They're really old. And here's this guy. This guy constantly wants to fall over, so I would use a little bit of glue on him. 55 for a set of those are really good. They're hard to come by. Very old. And they're not perfect, but none of them are. I mean, they're made out of paper and spun cotton. And Studio Pottery Caribou Trinket dish. And then I had these crazy guys here. These things. This is vintage 1940s or 50s chalkware dog trio basket coin bank that someone made. It's amazing. I think it's so good. I really do. And then I had the Anderson Design for 75, and that is a really good deal for that. Anderson Design Studio Pottery. And then we also had this vintage glass memo holder with the dried flowers in it from Papyrus. It is vintage. And then I had the milk glass Hazel Atlas ribbed and ruffled base. And I also had the vintage mid-century oil painting, which, you know, I mean, if you want me to take it out of the frame, I will attempt to. I'll try to. I mean, how hard can it be? I had that for 65. I can't lower it up because the mid-century paintings sell pretty well for me. So 65 for that one. And then we had the little girl. We had her. She is a November Topaz, a vintage November birthday Joseph Original. It's marked Joseph Original on the bottom. Whew, what else did we have? We had the amazing vase here, pottery. Look at the glaze. It's Peter K. Studio. And then I also had this hand-painted roses, porcelain, and thick brass top. And it's like that weeping gold on there. I had that for 26. Some of them go for like a little over 100 if they're signed. But that one's not signed. So I was like, you know, at auction I could do that. And then that's it. You didn't plumber. No, I didn't. I would be interested in the wooden birdhouse and the drip vase. Okay, so I can like do better on it, Mandy. I can do better. Let me go up to see what I had for. So the Peter K. Studio Pottery, I can run it for 35. And then for the wooden vase, don't let me forget, I said 35, yep. And then the wooden vase, I can run it for 40. If you're interested in any of those. It's the birdhouse. Sorry. I'm looking down and I see 32. I can run the birdhouse for 28. Because I do think it's Danish. I really do. It's just not marked. The owl for Anderson Design, I think the owl, the lowest I can do is 65. Yeah. The owls are like they're going for over 100 online. I could start it. Yeah, I can run it. Yeah, I can run it. Okay. If I forgot, just let me know. I'll change the price again. Okay. Let's see. Edit. I think I said 28, right? If I didn't say that, I'll change it. Update. Beautiful. It really is gorgeous. That's going to go for just $28. Yeah, I'll run them. If you're interested, Tanya, I can run it probably for the Anderson design. I could probably run it for 65. What did I say? 68? 65. I don't know what I said, but I can't go lower. But don't worry, there's no pressure. I just got it too, so maybe over time. Okay, I sure will. Thank you. Thanks, Mandy Pants. That was your sweet friend. I think you're really going to love that. That's a cool piece. Congratulations. And the drip face. Can you remind me what I said for the drip face? I have inflammation of the brain. 35. You got it, friend. Sorry about that. Um, okay, restart that. And then we're going to also restart this one. Oh, yeah, it's so pretty. It's so good that it feels like glass. Well, that's some quality stuff. All right, 35. No chips, no cracks, just perfect. And 7 inches, running for 35. It's like thick glaze too, right? It's crazy. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mandy. Thank you guys for your bits tonight. I really appreciate it. I know you have a choice in shows, and for you to be here with me tonight is just so nice. Thank you. I sound like an airline, right? I know you have a choice in airlines. Thank you for riding on American Airlines. Hi, Letitia. How are you? Flying, riding, flying. Thank you, Mandy Pants. That one is yours. I think you're really going to be pleased when you get that. Very nice. Very nice piece. What did I say, Tanya? Did I say 65? Yeah, right. I think so. 65 on it. I think so. You doing good? Thank you for texting. Okay, I'll change it. Thank you for texting me earlier. I really needed you at that time. You don't even know. I'll let you know later, Letitia. I did let everybody else know here, but I had a hard time at the antique mall. Someone was being really rude to us that worked there. And right when you texted me, it was like, you're like an angel. Right when you texted me, I was coming down from the anger. So I was really happy. So thank you. That's going for 65. Like you helped me, I mean, with the anger. I don't know if I was more sad. I would think I was more sad than angry because I'll tell you what would have happened. I would have shopped there, you guys, like 2 or 3 times a month. I really would have. Thank you, Tanya, because I loved it that much and now it's just ruined. I can't go there. Okay. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what they say in the email, you know. I think I want an apology. I deserve one. I deserve one. Congratulations. That one is yours, Tanya. You're going to love that. I got that at Wildwood Antique Mall. Yeah. Yeah, it was really weird. I even told Adam, I was like, how weird is that? She just wrote to me. It's like she was in the universe, like she was cosmically trying to distract me from it, like putting me back in the positive. So it was really nice. Let's run more things for $1 because I'm bored. All right, I got these guys. Yeah, it's a great mall. I love Wildwood. It's a great mall. Look what I found, you guys. They're Mexican. So these would be sticking out normally, but the artist pushes the coconut fibers in and then paints on them. And they have a little bit of wear, not much. Most of them have wear because it's painted. It's almost like an enameling. I'm gonna run it for $1. They do go for about $50, but it's fun. It's on my left, and we're gonna run it. And you can hang it. There's a fish line that somebody put. I have another one, so if you like this one, wait till you see the next one. That's crazy. All right, what do we call her? Bow Girl. We're gonna run her for $1. I had a really good time yesterday running things for $1, so and I don't know. I'm just wanting to do it. Okay, add to stream. She's really perfect with some slight paint wear. She's a coconut. Pretty amazing. That's going for $2. We have like really different things in South Florida, you know? Very different. She's all the things. Wait till you see the next one. I'm so excited for it. Thank you guys. Yeah, Wildwood is like my go-to. It's where I go. I spend a lot of time there, and that's just my go-to. Thank you guys so much for your bids. Lisanne is gonna steal it. Congratulations, guys. That one is yours. Now, before I go losing out on money, I will show it to you. And let me, if there's like four interests, I will run this one for $1. If not, I'm going to hold this. She's really well made. If there's interest, like one or two interests, don't worry. I'm going to list it soon. But I can't, I don't know. Okay, so I got one R. Okay, so we're gonna hold this. Letitia, stay tuned. This is coming soon. It's worth about $50. So this one was my favorite, so I waited. I ran the other one. All right, here we go. We're gonna run another cool thing. This one is I'm sorry, it has a sticker from the braids. I know I'm gonna list it in the buy now at offers open. Maybe I'll probably list it for like, I don't know. Offers closed would be 35. Offers open would be 50. So I got to think how I'm going to, if you're interested, just message me on 35. I could probably do for you. If you want it, I can run it now for 35. You just let me know. There's no pressure. For $1, I don't know. A little like, about that. All right, guys, I have to take the sticker off of it. It is a Mexican Tonala bird. It is hand painted. It is an older one too. Very weird because it has like a celadon texture. Very different. Kind of like a Ken Edwards. And there's crazing because it's an older one. But there's no chips or cracks on it. I'm going to run it for $1. It says Mexico on the bottom. Okay. Bluebird. We're just going to say Tonala vase. All right. Get rates. Nice piece. A little bit of signs of use from the past because it is an oldie. Not bad, though. I like the pedestal part. I think that's cool. All right, move to stage. And yeah, that's going for $1. Anyone likes that piece? I thought it was weird that it was like celadon-like. Very strange. All right, what else can I run? The orb? Some owls, some small owls. What is the face behind? Oh, that thing? Okay, so Angie, I will show it to you. I guess I can run that. There's some damage on the back. So I'll let you know the name of it. If you look it up, I think their stuff goes for about like $200. But let me read this whole thing. But there's damage. You provide more than an auction of beautiful things. I can't purchase every time, but I so enjoy your company and the company of your viewers. It makes it such fun. Oh, lost my best friend recently. Oh, I'm so sorry, Debbie. You know that I always want you guys to just come in here and just hang out. Just come in and hang out. Don't feel like you have to bid. Never. Not on my shows. Don't worry. Because, if you bid now or you bid another time or you see something you like, I want to feel like an antique mall to you. Congratulations. Oh, Angie, you got that. That's a beautiful vase. Like, what I mean is you come in and you're looking around because you feel like down. I walk around like antique malls all the time and not buy a single thing. Today I did. I was going to buy a lot of things. And then there's some times where I go, you know what? I feel like buying. I want you guys to feel that way with me. Like you're actually just hanging out and getting to look at my stuff. Yeah. And with me, hopefully it's like eclectic stuff. And I'm not big on antiques necessarily, but I like mid-century, We are here for you, Debbie. We are here for you. I'm sorry that you lost your friend. This is awful. I'm so sorry. Let me see what else I can run. Do you guys want little things? We were headed to, I'm a mid-set. I know, I am too. I totally get it. I mean, it's just so beautiful. We are headed to an antique vintage fair tomorrow. 500 vendors? Where's that at? I want to come. I'll be here doing a show at 3:30. I'm going to run little things. I'm going to pick these little Mexican owls. And this guy, because he looks cool. And these shakers, because, oh wait, I have to look those shakers up. This little pottery piece I'm going to run. There's some writing on it, but it's some good stuff. this and this. So these are going to be little things, but they're fun. People like little things because it's just easier to store. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. So I got these little Mexican. Who is it? Yeah. Um, little Mexican owls. I got this one. He's signed Gloria a Dios. Gloria a Dios. I like to say it fancy. And then I also have another one. So I'm going to run this one first. It is a signed terracotta Mexican pottery owl. I don't know why when I message it doesn't show my name. Oh, yeah, ISO is usually the generic kind of name with numbers that people get when they first sign up, but you can actually go into your profile and create a name. It's Rachel. Our Rachel. Rafi? Rachel? Because that's weird. I normally see Rafi. Yeah. Maybe try to change your name. Try to go back and change it. That's weird. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to run this little owl for $1. Slight scuff marks, slight discoloration on the back, as you can see. Really not bad. They're bisque, so they it's hard to like keep it like without any scuffs. But there's no chips and there's no craps. Ain't no crap here. That's true. But there's no cracks in it. So we're going to call it blush white owl because that's what I see. Blush white owl. Ain't no craps here. Ain't nobody shooting craps here. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with my head? So we're going to put get rates. Very tiny. Combined shipping is on. Running this little guy for $1. So crazy, guys. I'm nuts. The stuff that comes out of my mouth. And Adam has this idea to do a 24-hour show. Should we do it? I'll feel like stoned by the end of it. I was like, I can do a 12-hour show. He's like, no, that's nothing. That's for amateurs. I'm like, that's for amateur, bro. What? I was like, I've worked 12-hour nursing shifts. That ain't nothing, no amateur stuff. But he's like, 24 hours, Sam. You want to do it? Angie, yes. Congratulations, sweet Emily. That one is yours. It is crazy. But I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking you're welcome. You're welcome, Emily. You can do shifts with Adam. Well, I want to show him how to run things, but first of all, I don't know if he can run things because I'm the approved seller. I'd have to check with Jocelyn, but honestly, he's going to be so boring. You guys are going to be so bored. He's going to make you laugh, but you're going to be like, this is some kind of brown pottery. That's going to be him. And so I could do it. I could be awake for 24 hours, but I think Angie's on point. I think maybe because Angie's a seller on Knickknacks. I don't know if you guys know this, but Angie over here, what's her full name on here? It's Angie Omi. Don't forget that name because she is coming. And we are really great friends. Poor Adam. Miss Century has been my jam since forever. I am MCM, 68 years old. Yesterday. You are so lucky to have lived in a world where Jim Morrison and Elvis Presley breathed the same oxygen as you. Lucky. That's where my brain goes. You were lucky. I would have been like, I would have had no job, not gone to school. I'd just be around. Like, I'd be like one of those cool groupies. What was her name? Pam. She's a famous groupie. You guys know her? Pam something. DeBars. She's like a famous groupie. Was it? Oh, that's awesome. And also fun that you have the same. It is. 60s and 70s are the best. I bet it was, you guys. I'm sure it was like a turmoil, right? There was like war things, anti-war stuff. But how's it different than today in that sense? You know what I mean? So a lot of people say to me, like, are you sure you would have wanted? I'm like, well, how's it different than today? We go through the same stuff, you know? It ain't different. You think you had more fun, though, and you had really great music. Lucky you. I'm so lucky that I get to listen to it, though. The kids are listening to it. I was at the antique mall today and they were wearing band shirts with like Blue Oyster Cult. And one girl had Jim Morrison. I was like, hey girl. And she probably thought I was like weird. I was like, I like your shirt. And she was like, oh, thank you. I was like, I could have been obnoxious and asked her, what was your favorite Doors song? But I was just appreciative that she was walking around with like a Doors t-shirt. Felt safer then. I'm sure it did. Yeah. That music is a gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. It's, blast the new stereo edits of the Doors because the sound is so good with the new edits. And it's like, oh, I think he would have been blown away if he heard his voice. I know he was very self conscious about his voice. And if he heard what it sounds like on our speakers today, I think maybe he'd change his mind. It is. It totally is. Yeah. 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 I'm a sucker for sad boys that died young. I'm like a sucker for them. I do support the Doors still. We donate to their cause. They always do like because they're trying to keep his grave like clean, so we'll donate to it. You don't have to worry about Elvis because the city takes care of his stuff, I think. I don't know. I'm going to run more stuff, I promise. Okay, so I found this beautiful terracotta thing. It is artist signed MW, but sorry guys, I really tried to get the writing off. It's at the bottom from the store. I'm really sorry. I don't know why they do it. This is like a really nice weed pot. It's really good technology. I'm reading them. It's really good terracotta. Oh, her and I would have gotten along so great. My mother was too. They would have been friends. I mean, that's how I actually started loving Elvis. I took my mom to Memphis one day, and let me put terracotta pot. And I thought, oh, well, this will be a fun trip. I'll get some ribs down the street or something at Marlowe's, and I'll let her enjoy it. Boy, when I say I fell in love with him, the minute I left, I was listening to all of his records. I've listened to like over 600 songs recorded. I've listened to it all. And now I frequent. I frequent Memphis quite a bit. The next time we go is probably going to be January 8th, his birthday. And then we go August 16th for his death vigil. I'm a big fan, just like Jim. All right, I'm running that for only $1. If anyone's interested in that, sorry about the writing on the bottom. Thank you, friend. Yes, Elvis was great. I remember like when we walked into the house, it looks like, it looks like a Cinnabon, this thing. We walked into the house and they told us to look up the minute you walk in and they said, there's the bathroom where Elvis passed away. And we're like right there. And they're like, mm-hmm. And we were just like, oh, kind of sad. And she was just like, eat barbecue at Corky's. Oh, I wonder if I have. I might have. Congratulations, Shuttle Mom. That one is yours, sweet friend. It's coming to you. Jamie, I mean. A friend got thrown out of Graceland. He went behind a roped off area. Alarms went off. He pulled a Bruce Springsteen? You're welcome. Was it Bruce Springsteen that did that, or was it that guy, Great Balls of Fire? What's his name? Oh, you know who I'm talking about. I think they both like drove right into his gate or something. Jerry Lee Lewis, yeah. I never really liked him. I always thought he was a little creepy. Yeah. Yeah, he had he had that, I teach psychology. Well, I used to, and clinical education. I have a master's in clinical education and science of nursing. And there's something I teach. I was teaching about like how like when a twin dies, you feel like you have to live for that twin. And then you have the not PTSD. The mothers usually have PTSD, which his mom really did have, and she drank herself and to death. Literally, she had a heart attack, hepatitis, and a heart attack. But like you feel like she felt like he had Jesse in him. So she had, psychological issues, and then he did also. So he had the survival's guilt. So anyway, this one I found, I thought it was really pretty. It is stained glass. It's poured resin on metal. And I'm just going to rent it for $1. It's really cute. I got this in Palm Beach. Yeah, I could tell you guys all about Elvis, but I'm sure you already know. Suncatcher. I could tell you about Jim too, but more about Elvis. I've always been an Elvis fan first. Let me change this. Yeah, that's really sad. Jesse Presley. Sometimes Adam and I, when we go out to Tupelo, I'm going to run this. When we go out to Tupelo, Mississippi, that's where he was born. Yeah. We put little blue flowers or whatever we can find at the grocery store on his grave. It's an unmarked grave, and it's Jesse Yaron. Yeah, it's assumed that he was buried there. So it's pretty well known that he was buried there, but it's not marked. So you just have to find the location. You can put flowers and stuff. We go talk to little Jesse. One thing I know is that his dad, I think, had once said that when Elvis was born and Jesse came out stillborn, that there was a glass with water. Congratulations. Why is it marked? I don't know. I think they were very poor. They were very poor. Um, I can tell you all about what happened there. There's a little shotgun house. You should see it. His dad and the neighbors had built it, and that's where he was born. There's an outhouse. And so when he was born, there was a little glass of water, and they said that it exploded for no reason. I don't know, if they're just saying that. But yeah, it's unmarked. And then next door, there's a church. But when you go there, you'll see the church on the right, but it was originally across the street. So that's cool. You'll learn that when you do the Tupelo tours. Tupelo is a cool town. They've got a lot of vintage. There's a downtown area. They have cicadas. I was trying to go to sleep and we were staying in this haunted house. It was really haunted. There were people walking upstairs and there was nobody upstairs in the attic. And I think we ended up leaving the next day. But yeah, so there was cicadas outside. They were making so much noise. Ugh. They were really poor. So his mom used to pull like cotton in the fields and bring Elvis along in a little tote because she was afraid to leave him. And her hands used to get so messed up. Yeah, they're loud. Used to get so messed up, and she would have to soak her hands in buttermilk. And he always recounted that with his friends because he always felt that his mom died unfairly. And he was a very sad boy all the way until the end, because he felt like, oh my God, he was able to have enough money to buy Graceland for her. He bought the pink Cadillac for her. It wasn't for him. She didn't even drive, but he bought it for her because he was proud of it. Anyway, so then she ends up dying and drinking to death. And he felt like, oh my gosh, it's because I went away to the army. It's because Jesse died. It's because of all these things. I gave her what she deserved because she worked so hard in the cotton fields, and then she died. So he had this mental anguish all his life. Really? Yeah, yeah. So I know that about them, and I also know that his dad committed some kind of check fraud and was in jail for, I don't know if it was 6 months or so, and Elvis was always ashamed of that and always felt that he wasn't a real man because of that, and I think they always had a relationship problem. Yeah, I know a lot about them. I'm a big fan. They always had a relationship problem. So and then look at the woman he was with afterwards. He was with some lady that was kind of annoying, like a blonde lady. I don't know. And okay, so now I've got an owl toothpick holder that I'm going to run for $1 if you want it. I found a lot of beautiful little owls. I have a couple more beautiful owls I think you're really going to like. So we're going to run the little toothpick holder because he's cute. He is MCM glaze toothpick. We'll just put toothpick. And $1. Publish. No chips or cracks. He's so cute. You could put your Q-tips in it. Okay, that's going for just $1. Adorable. MCM. Wait till you see the hand-painted one on the wood. That's a good one. I met a girl. I got my hair cut in Tupelo, and I met a girl, and she was just like, she had such a beautiful accent. She goes, I'm going to call somebody for you. I was like, okay. And she called a girl named something Presley, Miriam Presley. And it was like his cousin or something, second cousin. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I was talking on the phone with a Presley. Congratulations, Tanya. How cute is this thing? That one's all yours, friend. Coming to you. Let's do, I promised you I would run the other owl. Wait, okay, so I had this one. I thought I had another owl. Yeah, this one's a darker, like a mauve kind of one. You're welcome. Thank you. Anything else you guys want to know about Elvis? Oh, I know a lot. I know that when he was living in the International Hotel in Las Vegas, he used to have these lavish parties, and he would be so depressed that one time there were a bunch of people sitting there, and he wrote, I think the note is in Graceland, but they don't want to show it. They talk about it, but there's a note that he wrote, I'm the only person in a room full of people. I'm paraphrasing, something like that. I'm the only person in a room full of people that could feel so alone. And that made me so sad. And then another time, this is how depressed he was. Alice Cooper was at the party and he took a shotgun out of a drawer and he gave it to Alice Cooper and he said, "This is loaded. Shoot me. Shoot me right now." And Alice Cooper, look it up. It's he had an interview. I forget who he had an interview with. It wasn't like, it was one of those people like Jimmy Kimmel or one of those people. And he said, yeah, I mean, for one moment I thought, oh my gosh, I can shoot Elvis Presley. This is going for $1. Yeah, everybody knows everyone. I really love it. I took an assignment in Tupelo, but I had to, yeah, so sad. Thank you, Debbie. It's Mexican, Talavera. Everybody was really friendly with me in Tupelo. There was, I forget the name of the agency, but I took an assignment, but I couldn't go there because my mom was so ill. Her heart was so bad. It was so bad. So I stayed back and just took her to doctors and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I had a contract there. I even got a license in Oklahoma, but now most nursing, is a compact states. It's only California and New York that you have to get a separate license, which I do have, and I keep them active because you never know. Adam's from New York. That one's yours, Kelly. Congratulations, sweet friend. They're so beautiful, these little owls. I love them. I've got some more stuff. Okay, this one right here. This is the one. So be careful when you get this because the talons are kind of sharp. You're welcome. Congratulations. Kind of sharp. And I don't want you to get hurt. I'm in the mom years, right? And also my nursing instincts. So I'm probably going to leave you a note in your package like, be careful. Talons are very sharp. But it is hand painted and it's beautifully carved. Gorgeous on wood. So I'm going to run this guy for $1. I got this one at the antique mall. Thought he was too cute. Wood owl. MCM. Yeah, so we're going to do this dollar thing. It's really fun. We're going to do this dollar thing and Boca at some point next week. I got to figure out when. And it's just because I have so many items. I got to move them. And that's that. And I don't mind losing out. I'm not losing out. I'm really not. If you really think about the grand scheme of things, you're not really. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Donate beautiful items? Like, no. No. Maybe, but no. Thank you guys. He's really, really nice. And the carving is just so perfect. My sweet Debbie Jo got it. Congratulations, friend. That one is yours. Let me see. Oh my gosh, wait, I have the coolest thing. Oh wait, let's just do crazy stuff. Hold on. This is really nuts though. Yes, she's so cute when she says that because it's exactly what we're doing. We're cost averaging. You might lose on a couple items and then you gain on another one. Like today, I made a $180 sale. I sold a brass koi that I got for like $10. I went to a consignment shop. I saw it. I looked up the comps. I was like, oh my gosh, those things sell for like 200. So I like to be competitive. So I that's how I sell. That's if you guys want to know any secrets. Be competitive. Yeah, I sold it for $180 something today. So cost averaging, like Jossie said. I call her Jossie, and she doesn't even know I call her. I don't know why. I have a friend named Jocelyn. I call her Jossie, so that's probably what it is. It's my mom's friend. Look what I'm doing. I know. I was so happy. I meant to tell you guys about that, but I was so darn excited for leaving to go to the antique mall and then got disappointed over there. Sad. But I meant to show you guys. Do you know what I'm showing you? This is crazy. It's Raku pottery. And I'm going to run it for $1. And it's very brutalist and amazing. It's just nuts. I'm just being nuts. Because I love you. Because I love you. Okay, we're going to go Raku pot. Raku vase. And it's just sitting right here. I wonder if it's listed. Oh, who cares? We'll take it off the listing. Go here. And it's just Move your shipping around a bit. Don't worry, you are saving on shipping, especially if you've been bidding, because I'm progressive shipping is on. I'm combining, and I'm using Ground Advantage, not Priority. I used to do Priority, and you guys were still buying for me. I was like, I know they love me, but I wasn't buying boxes when I was using it. Now I'm buying boxes, but it's okay. I get good deals on the boxes. All right, that's going for only $1. Well, it was somebody was really rude to me moment, but I'm going to explain it on my video. It was just really bad. I ended up leaving like $800 worth of beautiful items on the counter, and I really don't even know how to apologize about it to the vendors, not to them, not to them. Let me make sure there's no chips or cracks. Yeah, no, guys, that's crazy. It's a crazy deal. All this violence that you see, iridescence, is caused by the firing, how they fire it. It's not glazed like that. Like, that's just from combustible material that they put. It's amazing base. I would have probably listed this for about $60. Yeah. It's a good mall. I don't want to discourage anyone from going. I would go if that was not my experience, because wow, the vendors are amazing. We had a really good time there and we had beautiful things. I left them a message that if they want me to come over there tomorrow, I will come over there and pay for the items, and then I will not be going there anymore unless they give me an apology and explain to me why that behavior was as it was. And if they don't want my money, that's fine. Good luck, because I drop a lot of money in antique malls. So Angie knows, right, Angie, who's buying this right now? Congratulations, friend. They're lost. That one's yours. Coming to you. I mean, the bad part was that I was like the only one buying things. Yeah, everyone's just walking around. I was like actually buying. Oh, okay. What else? Oh, let's do this piece of pottery. This is really cool. This is from Treasure Coast Potters in Vero Beach, Florida. Oh man, you and me to get you guys, Angie and I shopping together. Let me tell you how we make the day of the antique malls and thrift stores, don't we? I've specifically not been going to certain thrift stores waiting for you to come down. So when you come down, we're going to hit it up together and go, buy all sorts of stuff and bring it to knickknacks for our friends. There's nothing more fun than buying. Okay, so it is a brutalist and it is beautifully glazed. It is a luminary. So you just put a candle in there. Next week, oh, I can't wait. So you get to go to Disney and hang out with me. That sounds like a good time. I'm going to have a great time with you. I miss you so much. I can't believe you're making it. You're making it down here. Aw. So anyway, sorry guys. This is beautiful pottery. It is signed. Treasure Coast Potters are potters out in Vero Beach, Florida, and you can get their pottery in the Wildwood Antique Mall. Yeah, Angie's in my videos, and so is Nancy Pants. Yes, yes, guys. Angie, how did we even meet? I think we met through here, my YouTube channel. I think we're gonna call this a luminary. It's really like a candle holder. I forget all the time. We've been friends for a little bit of time now, like a long time now. All right, no chips, no cracks. Gorgeous, gorgeous pottery. It feels really good. Florida pottery. I like to support local potters, and that's going for $1. Thank you so much, Jamie. Beautiful. Inside is really nicely glazed. I like how brutalist it is. It's different. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Very pretty. It feels like a Batosi, which is weird. It's not a Batosi. It's from Treasure Coast Potters, but that's what it feels like. And I'm like, oh, that's a good texture. Cool technique. Meant to look brutalist. Thank you guys for your bids. I really appreciate you. What else do you guys want to see? I can get up and look for stuff. Is there anything that you guys want me to run that you know that I have in Fort Lauderdale, which is like everything? Like I have brooches, I have vases, I got pottery, I got plates. Congratulations, Jamie. You're welcome, friend. It's coming to you. I got all sorts of stuff. Oh, let's run this Jack in the Pulpit. Yep, we're gonna do it. I got a really good deal on it, and we're gonna run it. There's a little bit of sticker gunk on it because I'm just now taking the sticker off. Do you want to see it? It's so good. It's a cranberry one. Yes. Is Sam gonna run that for $1? Hell yes. There's no there's no chips or cracks on it. So you just never know what happens in my shows. I thought it was so cute, really. I don't even know where I got it. Wait, it says it. Oh, that looks like a World Thrift. Yeah, it looks like a World Thrift thing. Okay, we're gonna put JIP. That's Jack in the Pulpit. $1. Okay. It's perfect. It has a nice lip. And I found this in the back of a mug. Yeah, now I remember. It was in the back of a mug. Okay, guys, are you ready for this one? Running it for $1 for the Jack in the Pulpit. Don't know who made it, but I don't know. Fenton or Pilgrim or one of those. Pilgrim does this kind of cranberry color, but so does Fenton. So I don't know. I know it's an oldie, that's for sure. See the Ponto scar? I am a subscriber about 6 months. I live in West Boca. I know. I think we talked about it. We live in West Boca. Well, Janet, right? Yeah. So do you ever go to that Palmetto Goodwill? Jamie, you got it, sweet friend. Aw, congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. I'll pack it up real nice for you. I went into that Boca, I stopped going to that Boca Goodwill. I just don't find anything there. I don't find much. I found this yesterday. It's a little wooden box with some jingles on it and metal. So cute. Oh, you're so welcome. She's so happy. It's so cute. Congratulations. They've gotten better. Oh, I probably know you. If I saw your face, I probably know you. I'm over there in that area all the time because we drop off our boxes there. Do you ever drop off mail there? There's Jim and Francine and Tatiana. They love us so much. They've been rooting for our business for like 2 years now, 2 or 3 years. They're so nice. Okay, I'm going to run this little trinket box with the bells on it. I thought the bells were real cute. I'm just running things because I want to hang out. But I'm trying to sell, but not really. I'm really just hanging out. I don't know. It's fun. This will be kind of like what tomorrow's going to be like. Me talking nonstop. Well, I'm going to be running things in my bags. Not necessarily for $1 because some things are just like really good, but very affordable, I promise. Very affordable. Prices better with me than online. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, so get rates. Move to stage. I'm going for $1. The little wooden box. $3.30. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie. I really appreciate that. Little wooden box. My favorite thing about it is the little jingles on it. I was gonna put it in a little show because sometimes I do littles. Yeah, $3.30, Debbie. This one I got in Miami yesterday. Yeah, my birthday yesterday. Thanks, Katie Pants. We will combine this with your items. I just thought it was so cute. I'm so glad that's going to you, friend. Congratulations. I will add it with your stuff. Okay, let's do the orb. If you're wondering where is she getting these items, like that's how many stuff I have. Things I have. It's like everywhere. I'm just pulling stuff out of like a bin. All right, this is beautiful. It has a slight neodymium, like alexandrite glass look, and it does change colors. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's lavender. So it might be neodymium. I don't know, but I know it's a very beautiful orb. Not made in China. This is some good stuff. This is good stuff. But yeah, might be neodymium. Not sure. No, it's not. I'm guessing Glass Eye Studios. That's my best guess. because I buy their stuff often, like even for myself. And I've had their orbs before, and they don't really sign. Only like the paperweights, things like this. I always see like a sticker that says Glass Eye. I don't know. Oh, sometimes when you guys find orbs at like thrift stores and stuff, take a look at the top, the loop. Sometimes the artists sign right here, very small, or right around. So just, before you think it's not signed, make sure you check. You could always put it to the light source too to look. All right, we're going to run this beauty for $1, you guys. And it might be neodymium. I'm thinking it is because it's changing colors. So we're going to call it Orb 1. Let's put I'm going to put 1 pound. Small box. Yeah. Okay, that's going for $1. My beautiful orb. That might be neodymium. I keep saying it might be, but it does change color, so it probably is. Yes, it's gorgeous. Angela Pants! She's in the house. What's up, girl? Beautiful. Yeah, might be glass eye. I'm not sure. Really not sure. But definitely good quality. I know the difference because the ones made in China, you could tell it's like painted. My sweet Angela got that one. Congratulations, friend. I think you're really going to love that orb. It's so darn cute. You're welcome. So pretty. All right, let me think. What else can I run? Is there anything near me? Okay, yes. This is really cute. This is a Beaumont pottery. I bought this. I think I bought this one yesterday. I bought a bigger plate last week that's exactly the same, and it has a gingerbread glaze on it. Let me show it to you. I'm just going to take the sticker off so you can really see the item. And don't worry, I'm not going to send you guys stuff with sticker gunk. It's going to be taken off, cleaned off. And once I remove sticker, like tomorrow when I unveil, if I remove sticker and I see anything underneath the sticker, like a crack or something that a thrift store did, I would write to you immediately. Hey, do you still want this item? If not, let me know. I'm going to refund you immediately. Sometimes that happens. But it's rare. It's rare because they get yelled at enough from people. So look at that. It's a gingerbread cookie plate, I think, for Santa Claus. And it is Beaumont Brothers pottery. This will be able to come off when I take it off with the magic eraser. They write on items. 1998, Crooksville, Ohio. And no chips or cracks on it. So strong. Very strong pottery. Okay, we're going to run this guy for $1. Gingerbread plate. Oops. Yeah, that would fit in a small box. Super strong salt glaze. Publish. I think it's like a 6-inch plate. Yeah. Okay, that's only going for $1. Beaumont Brothers pottery. And it's a steal at $1 because it's worth more than that. He looks kind of upset. Don't put the cookies on my face. We're going to put the cookies on your face. Thanks so much, Jamie Pants. It's so beautiful. You are going to steal it. Steal it, my friend. You deserve it. You've always been very sweet to me. Congratulations. That one is yours. So you're going to get... Oh, let me put it in your pile. I have your pile right here. Put it right here. Okay, let's run one more thing for $1. Then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Does anybody want like Judaica? Congratulations, friend. I have a bigger plate. I'm going to show it to you at some point. I think it's like right down there. I'd have to get up. I don't want to. I have these. Does anybody want these? If there's interest, I'll run it. It's actually a little Brighton. Yeah, it's a little Brighton little wallet. And it says Brighton. And it's very positive. And it says, yeah, the Judaica. Yeah, I'll show it to you. And just a perfect little Brighton wallet. If there's interest, let me know. If there's like a few interests, I will run it. I'll show you that. I'm going to run this one anyway. This is a Judaica vase. As you guys know, if you watch me on YouTube, my love for Judaica stuff knows no bounds. I love it so much. I do well reselling it. That's not why I love it. I love the art. Let me just take the sticker off because I want to show you it. Ouch, my fingers hurt. Where's my Scotty peeler? Well, I don't really use Scotty peelers on glass. Yeah, to Judaica. Okay, look at that. Who's that? Moses? That's so cool. And wham! The Star of David. It's just really well made. Down here, there would have been some kind of, I don't know what that is. I will take that off. I know, right? It's gold gilded. I've just never seen one like that. I thought it was really cool. I got it in Palm Beach. There's a really large Jewish community out there. That's where I get most of my Judaica stuff, and I sell really well, especially around Hanukkah. Okay, we're just gonna call it. Is it Moses? It's Moses. We'll say Moses. $1. Okay. No chips, no cracks. I just got it. So nice. All right, going for $1. It's all gold gilded. Fantastic piece. I got this at American Thrift in Lauderhill, Florida. Thanks, Angie Pants and Letitia Pants. I have a viewer on Facebook, and she's always finding pants at her thrift stores, and she posts them. It's Tammy. She posts them in the Jolie Flips Thrifter Society group. I'm like, where are you getting all these pants items? Congratulations, Angie. Thank you both so much. That one is yours. I will add this to Angie's pile. Well, this was a lot of fun, you guys. We are going to have a really good time tomorrow. It's going to be at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to bring all the bags into my father-in-law's living room, and we are going to open it all up. And I will do my best at starting it at reasonable prices. I know that I found a lot of high-end pieces, so stay tuned. We're going to be pretty flexible with pricing, so it'll be okay. It'll be a lot of fun. I don't even remember what's in my car. At this point, I'm using my car for storage, which is a problem. Yes, I know I'm a hoarder. People are going to tell me that. But are you really a hoarder if you're selling? I don't know. I'm not sure. I have a lot of stuff. Who cares? Hoarder is my middle name, and I'm okay with it. I'm going to have to fight Angie after. Oh, you know what, Letitia, knowing Angie, she would let you have it. She's really got good Southern hospitality. Am I right? I'm sure she would be like, if you want it that bad, Letitia, you can have it. Just curious what is. Oh, you asked me about that. Somebody asked me about that. I'm sorry. I didn't even show it. Okay. It's my dad's potassium pills. He no longer takes. Oh, Lasix. Okay, guys. So I found this at the thrift store. It is by Cabby Rose Ann. So this in great condition. And, oh, Letitia, you know, if you want it, I'd give it to her. Yeah, I know she would. This is worth about $150. There's a problem. It's perfect in the front. It's really chipped on the back. No, we can't do it, Angie. We're not allowed to. I can't gift anything. It's in our policy. It's okay. You'll be familiar with it soon, miss. I'm going live soon. I'm saying if she was here in person, you'd be like, I'm going to do my best Angie accent. If you want it that bad, you can have it. Real calm. She would say it very friendly. Did I do my best expression of you? All right. So if you look this up, very, very expensive, but it's got this in the back. So if you guys want, if there's like a few interests, is exactly that, right? I will run it for $1, but I would have to know if there's interest because I don't want to sell it for $1 because it's still very beautiful on the front, but the back is messed up. So I figured I would just keep it in my collection, you know, but if you guys want it, I'll run it. It's worth a lot of money in good condition, but it's not worth anything to resell if it's chipped like that in the back. Some people would buy it. They'd probably still buy it for like $50, but it's a vase, to answer your question. So if you guys want it, let me know. If there's, a few interests, I would run it, but if not, it's staying right there. My dad's pill holder. Yeah, she's really nice. She's very nice. She's very caring. It's nice. Oh, my dad's meds. Let's see. I thought she was so beautiful. I thought one day I'll display that on my shelf. And who is anybody going to know that it's broken on the back? I'd be like, don't touch my items on my shelf. And they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. And they won't even know why I'm freaking out. It would just be like telling everybody Samantha's really finicky about her. You know, she's very weird about her items. Don't touch it. Yeah, you can't tell at all. It's perfect. So I rescued it for $20. I had to because they wouldn't lower the price at all. I'm like, it's damaged totally. And they're like, no, I'm like, fine. It's okay. I like giving them my money. It's a good thrift store. All right, guys. So we're going to end right here. No worries. You're going to see me in less than 24 hours. I'll see you in less than 24 hours unless you're doing stuff. Don't feel obliged to come in. It's Sunday. Have fun with your family before you have to go to work or something. Thank you, Jamie. You are right. People will buy it. I just sold an imperfect dragon vase that I got for $150. $4 for $150. My God, Letitia, you're killing it. Your sales are great. You're welcome, Maureen. Bye, guys. Bye, Angie. I'll talk to you soon. Text me anytime. I love you guys. Stay tuned. We're going to raid someone. Bye, Tanya. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Love you. Love you. See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to a different screen. Bye, Letitia. Debbie. And now I'm on a different screen. So let's go ahead and raid. Let's raid Moon Sky. You know I love raiding her. We're going to Moon Sky. Love you guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Follow me on Jolie Flips Vintage on YouTube. Bye.